Hey, pre-notification gang. Coming along great, Rip. Thanks to the resub Lee Hammond Eggs. I'm doing fine. Just hanging out. Thanks to the resub Boyman. Nope, still haven't watched Loki yet. Whoa. Thanks to the resub Detective Goose. And the Prime Dylan. Thanks, Finwell. I thought I did well in the Mario Kart tournament. Not well enough. The only character I know even a little bit is Potemkin. Thanks to the resub Coco and Nick. Thanks to the resub David with cheese. And the resub TK Chills. You gonna play online? Oh, we'll see. I've got a couple ideas. No, no league tonight. Oh, that check mark's looking good, Dankin. Thanks to the 5 gift subs, sweet ass. Good to see you. Hope you've been well. Thanks to the bits, Vance. And the Prime Slayer. And the resub, Guyan. I think the game's great. Thank you, the 5 gift subs. Tina's dead. Hey, Tina. Thank you for the generosity. Lottery winner here. Did you actually win the lottery, Delodium? I highly doubt it. I would be fucking shocked. Thanks to the Prime Deezer and Bits Vance. Doing alright. Thanks to the Bits Sweeper. Thanks to the resub Speedstire. Ah, I see what you're saying, Delondium. You're talking about the gift sub. I see, I see, I see. How old is this game? It's like 2 weeks old, 2 or 3 weeks, I think. It's new. I mean, it's pretty brand new. Thanks to Prime Oracle. Thanks to the bits Angus. And the resub Dale. And the resub Wiggle Lord. And Peepo Riot. And Shadow Slayer. You gonna moist meter Vivi? Yeah, that'll be up tomorrow. Thanks for the gift sub, Sweeper. Yeah, John McAfee definitely didn't kill himself. 0% chance. Actually, 0% chance. Thanks to the resub, Lemon Lime and Sunny Gat. And the resub, Debo. You ever watch the story mode movie on stream? That's what I was thinking about doing tonight. Apparently it's like a full-length anime, so I figured we could just watch that. Apparently it's really goofy. Could be fun. Thanks to the resub, Channing, Pyromonic, and the Dollar Rip. Yeah, the game was fun last time I played it. I enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll play Scarlet Nexus. Comes out tomorrow, right? There's a Prime Lambo. It's out now. What? Ah. I didn't realize it came out today. Might pivot to Scarlet Nexus. Scarlet Nexus is 75% visual novel. Thanks to the resub Wombat. Yeah, it doesn't have great reviews. Thanks to the gift sub Bunky. Damn, I can't decide. I don't see visual novel anywhere here. It's just the action adventure RPG. But you're saying it's a fucking ton of VN shit? Thanks to the Prime Julian, AFQ, and the Tier 1 ASAP Declan. And the resub Tori. And Chaos Gaming. The reviews are about ultra widescreen support. Thanks to Tier 1 Nan. And the resub Groggers and Prime Sephi. I can't decide. I didn't know Project or Scarlet Nexus was coming out today. I thought it was tomorrow. Thanks to Tier 1 Schmeat Beater. I mean, this game's not going anywhere. So, could still do Scarlet Nexus. Not kidding, every cutscene is 0 animation with character profiles on the right or left, talking for 30 minutes, then you do 5 minutes of combat, then another 30 minutes of talking. Sounds fucking horrible. Yeah, let's do, I'm gonna have to download Scarlet Nexus, so I'll start that now. Yep. I mean, we could always watch the Guilty Gear movie another night. Thanks for the gift sub, BRD. This shouldn't take too long to download. Only 16 gigs? Nice, then yeah, this will be quick. You gonna play the Kakarot DLC? Nope. Thanks the resub dynamic. Resub Jizzle and Charizit. Sorry to hear about that, Jizzle. It's fucking awful. Nah, this won't be long to download. I hope you're wrong though, Dankin. The gameplay did look pretty fun. I don't know how it could be dog shit if it's all... Or I don't know how it could be mostly VN. Yeah, I was gonna do Guilty Gear Strive, but then I heard Scarlet Nexus came out today. So I really would like to kind of blast through that. I mean, Scarlet Nexus isn't a game I'm gonna play through more than once. Guilty Gear Strive's not going anywhere. We'll definitely be back on it. Also, looks like my download speed is being throttled. Yeah, Guilty Gear is a fighting game. Thanks to the resub raise. Resub Meowsies. Thanks to Tier 1 Poop Feast. Did I hear about the Florida garbage fires this week? No. Did those garbage fires affect the internet? Because what the fuck is happening? What is this? Is this 2003 again? What is this download speed? This is the resub Godcaster. Steam summer sales throttling servers. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Thanks to the resub board. Is this charity stream tomorrow? Yeah, I was planning on watching some of that. Am I gonna try to get good at Guilty Gear? Nah, I don't think I'll ever be good at it. It's a really deep fighting game. I'm only ever mediocre at less technical ones. But I will definitely play it pretty often, I think. Well, pretty often, relatively speaking. More than once. No, I don't know what that is, Hullbox. Thanks. Hey, good to see you, Cammy. Hope you've been well. Thanks for the gift sub, Poop Feast. Am I gonna moist meter Loki? When it finishes, yeah. I haven't started watching it yet, though. It will take forever to download the game. Yeah, I'm hoping at some point the Steam servers stop sucking ass. Hopefully, all at once, people will stop downloading mediocre games on the summer sale. So, we'll see. Thanks, Schmeat Beater. Thanks to Tier 1 McSwiggy. Isn't this just Code Vein 2, basically? I have no fucking idea. It doesn't really look like Code Vein from gameplay perspective. But, yeah, it's very anime. What's Scarlet Nexus about? Anime. Well, I wasn't going to play Strive tonight. I was going to watch the movie. Yeah, if this doesn't even reach 1 megabit, I'll probably just go back to Strive and watch the movie. I'll give this like another, like 5-ish, 5 to 10 minutes-ish to see if it like picks up. There's the Prime Insane Isaac. Thanks the resub Candy. Thanks the Prime Devin and resub Pico. Hey, this is not my internet. This is entirely Steam. Entirely Steam. Thanks the resub Pepperoni. Yeah, I finished Vivi. Vivi was very good. I mean, I can pause and restart, I guess, but I don't think it's going to change anything. Thanks to resub Dishonest and Yuda. Thanks to the gift sub Nashty. You restart the PC every time that happens? That doesn't make much sense. It's not your PC. Apparently it's the Steam summer sales throttling servers. Yep, my internet speed's normal. 750 megabit per second download. Whoa, we broke 800. Yeah, fuck yeah. It's just Steam. My upload's kind of shitty right now though. Only 300 up. Thanks to resub Juicer Lord and J Train and the Bits Easterly. Changing server location helps sometimes. I tried that when we were struggling with DMC5. It didn't do anything. I really think it's just beyond my control. Thanks to Tier 1 Joy. Have you seen the original design for Uncle Stain from Gravity Falls? I've never seen a single episode of Gravity Falls. Then watch it. Looked like shit. Tiana had it on for a little while when she was going to bed, so I caught like the end of some episodes. Looked horrible. LA Noir was fun. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. Thanks to the resub Loki. Probably Dad Loki. Be easier. That's a hot take? I didn't know Gravity Falls was so beloved. Let's see. Yeah, this is the show for sure she was watching. I didn't like it at all. Then again, I only came in like towards the end of episodes. I don't know why it's so surprising I haven't seen Gravity Falls though. It came out in 2012. I was in college.
You've never seen Gravity Falls?
What? Yeah, no, of course I haven't.
I literally watched it.
Well, that's what I was just saying. Like, I only saw the episodes that you had on towards the end, and they were ass. I didn't like it.
Seriously?
I didn't like it at all. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I was not a fan.
Together. You don't like Gravity Falls?
I do not. Well, from what I've seen. Thanks to Risa, Majin, and Owen.
We have two kittens that are named Dipper and Mabel after the show.
Nice.
So they're really cute.
Thanks to the Prime, Nexi and Risa Yadin. Adventure Time's great. Yeah, I like Adventure Time. Thanks to Tier 1 Zeppelin.
I feel like Gravity Falls, if you'd never seen it when you were younger, it's probably not something that...
Well, yeah, like I said, it came out in 2012. I was in college. I wasn't exactly watching the Disney Channel in college.
You weren't in college?
2012, I started college.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because I started 2016.
And you watched Justice League in college? Yeah, with a friend. Justice League's a little different, though. That's like classic superhero shit. It was the old Justice League. Thanks, Resub Speed Street.
So what are you playing?
Well, I'm trying to download this game, but it's not looking like it's going to happen.
Why not?
Steam servers are not doing too hot. Guilty Gear Strive's been a lot of fun so far. I think it's good. Thanks to Resub Speed Street. You ever watch The Amazing World of Gumball? She's had that on Going to Sleep too. That show is unbearable.
Yeah, that one didn't hold very well.
That is the only show that I actively turn off when she has it
No.
on. Oh, and Chowder.
You're thinking Chowder.
Am I thinking Chowder?
Yeah. I didn't have Gumball on very long.
Oh, yeah, Chowder fucking sucks.
I had Gumball on like
God, that show's
twice.
fucking trash.
I already had regular show on too. I don't know if you cared for that one or not.
Favorite anime is probably still Code Geass.
Hey, I like Chowder, okay?
You were shitting on it too.
Well, it's not phenomenal, but it's not unbearable.
It is unbearable. Trying to fall asleep listening to Chowder like just fart into the mic, toot 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 into the mic on like the talent show stage. Fucking awful. I actually got up out of bed just to get to the controller to turn that shit off.
It's not my fault you didn't get it before you went to bed.
Oh, it's awful. You play Metal Gear before? Yeah. Thanks to the resub, Papa Bears. Never heard of that before, Nauseous, but I play most new games.
Oh, what is this for? Like,
I'm not sure.
It's a Yeti caster thing, like a stand and a mic.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it was in a box over in the corner, or over on the floor over there.
I have no idea. I don't remember where that came from. Regular show's great. Adventure Time's great. Yeah.
It had Matt's name on it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well,
I'm sorry to hear about that, Wendy. Well, I hope things look up for you. Thanks for the resub, Skeps, and Anemic.
Flapjack was good? Oh my god, no, that thing gives you nightmares.
I don't think you've had that one on yet.
Oh, I have. I turned it off immediately. So you weren't there for it.
Okay, that's kind of sad.
You want to watch it?
Not at all.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It's fucking creepy, like in an unwatchable way.
I find that hard to believe. I bet it's going to be just like Chowder.
Like, it's an uncomfortable creepy. That's... No, you won't like it.
Probably not. Thanks for the gift sub, dude. Yeah, no luck on Nexus so far. I've given it ample time. Fucking Steam summer sale. I didn't know people still got excited for that. Last summer there wasn't even any good deals. It was like save $4 on like an indie game. It's like the game was only like $5. Sorry, the game was like $50 to begin with. Like, it's just bad deals.
Have we finished Black Clover?
I don't know how
No,
this one
because
is, though.
Charlie won't watch it with me and binge it like I want to.
Yeah, I usually don't binge things.
I know, but I do.
Thanks to resub JFed.
Camp Laszlo. I wonder if that's held up at all.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've been saying, Duncan. Once they got rid of the flash sales, the summer sales just been dog shit. It's worthless deals. Actually, I want to look at this. I want to look at the deals right now. I'm curious. Not doing anything else yet. Okay, that's a huge deal on Battlefield. Oh, and a massive deal on the Dyson Sphere program. Save $1. There's a huge deal on
Actually, it's
Stellaris.
$2. Thank you very much.
Ah, Wildlands. Does that game work now? BioShock Infinite. I can't believe they're still charging $30 for that game. It's been like 8 years. Everspace 2. Save $8.
The fuck is this?
Kerbal Space Program. That's a good game. An actual decent deal. Thanks to 2 gift subs, Chuck and the resub Ever and Teast.
Dead Cells looks like it could be cool.
Yeah, I hear great things about Dead Cells.
Well, it's 40% off.
Oh, the Avengers has a deal. Great. Very good.
Nardo.
How the fuck is Skyrim still charging $40? It has been 10 years.
Oh my god, that's Elder Scrolls? And oh, seriously? How? Do people still play?
You've just made a very powerful enemy on Reddit.
But I didn't make an enemy of you, right?
Well, I don't care. I don't play it.
Then I don't care.
They're all fucking... I'm just shocked that some of these are still charging full price.
Isn't Hades new?
Yeah. But it was never a $60 game.
Oh.
I don't think.
I mean, I don't know. I tried Skyrim and I immediately got lost and didn't know what was supposed to be happening or where I was or what was going on, so I gave up.
What's the point of Skyrim?
Yeah.
Wow. Red Solstice 2, I get to save $2.
Hey, but Muck is free.
Yeah, that's true. Thanks to the bits, Elemental.
You could, oh, no, go back. Oh, well, you went, no. Farming Simulator 19.
I don't know why anyone would buy this over Farming Simulator 20.
Prison Architect.
Thanks to the resub Wumps and the tier 1 Lawin and the resub Lemon. Has this gone up any? Nope. Okay, back to Guilty Gear. It was worth a try. Unlucky. Just absolute unlucky timing. Thanks to the resub Daya.
Alright, well, I'm going to bed because I gotta be in at 7 now.
Okay. I'll come say goodnight.
So. Good night, chat.
Thanks to the resub window. It's very sad. I wanted to try it. Alright, we're watching anime then. We'll do Scarlet Nexus tomorrow. I'll let it download overnight and hopefully we'll be halfway there by the morning. Thanks to the resub Wiry. Get better internet? Not my internet, it's Steam. The Steam summer sales. Get better Steam. Tell that to Valve. Thanks to the resub Enchilada. Yeah, we're gonna watch the fucking anime. We're watching the story mode. I'm excited. I hear that it's really goofy. And I like that. I like goofy shit.
She's so weird.
I have not learned that technique yet, man in the crowd.
I literally put a bigger bed behind that bed so she had more bedding. She won't lay on the bigger bed.
Yeah, it's too far back. Thanks to 2 gift subs, Falcon and resub Gary. It's White House Down cross Evangelion cross Joe Rogan experience. That sounds like a perfect combination of flavors. Thanks to the resub Fettuccine Fister. Okay, I'm gonna go say goodnight to Tiana, and then we'll start this. I'll be right back. Thanks to the resub Dan. I'm fucking back, bit. Whoa! 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 What the fuck? Thanks to tier 1 Oh My Gulai and the prime Katsumi Katsu and the huge 69 gift sub slime. I actually forgot that we won the Mario Kart team round. I got carried hard as shit. Totally forgot about that. Yeah. I was wondering what that was for. Yeah, I'll forget that we won that. I'm just gonna give you a huge thank you for just being so fucking generous out of nowhere, man. Thank you, Slime. What a guy. Comes in here for no reason, just says, fuck it. I like that chair. Here's 69 gift subs. My man. Alright, let's watch some anime. Thanks to the resub Spice, Captain Crunch, and Damn Boy. Oh, I've been doing alright. Hope you've been doing well. It's cute how it says play the story when it's just watching it. Rest between chapters, holy fuck. Yeah, let's take a breather. I'll need to decompress. Yeah. It might be a little much for me. I don't want my blood pressure fucking blowing off. Thanks to the resub, Kiritsugu and Nafe. This is extremely anime already. Human emotions overtaking the world. I'm invested, I'm in. We're going to need friendship on this one. Exit 2 gift subs Red Dragon and the resub JC. Okay. Should I have done the dub? Is the dub goofier? Okay, we're switching the dub then. Can I do that on the fly, or do I have to go back to the main menu? We're doing the dub. We're going for maximum goofiness. Okay, that's fine. Thanks to the resub Claro. Let's run it. Hopefully I hear my own voice in this dub. Like they've just used audio clips from my videos for one of the characters. No, Mr. Krabs, don't do the ketamine.
Really, I do. Our first idiot.
I don't know what you're talking about. The dub's sounding great. Quiet. Here.
Sorry about the mess. Didn't know you were such a neat freak. Why are you here? How about you? Why are you
Here's the
here?
Prime Jack.
You wouldn't have ended up like this if you just gone and died when you lost your war against humanity. And you believe you won? Witches have such vivid imaginations. Better than not having one at all. I'm not the one who had to give up my crown and castle. Be careful now. That rug under your feet is a lion's mane.
Okay.
You might
Thanks,
be on
nerd.
the other side of the cage for now, but you won't get away with it for long.
Can't hear shit. Have you tried turning up your volume? Considering on my side that it's starting to peak from the video game?
As you return what's mine. Yours. You think it will obey you just because you put a leash around its neck? That power needs no master.
Today it does. And once you see someone wielding it, you'll know who the master really is.
You may think you know everything, but you can never foresee your mistakes. You're just a child excited over a new toy.
No, you're the child here.
Yeah, I know there's no gameplay, it's just a story. I'm well aware. I wanted to watch some anime. Oh, she's gonna honk on him.
You've dreamed up the boogeyman under your bed and in your closet. But you didn't have the imagination to drive him away.
Thanks to resub Ernie.
What are you planning?
Limitless creation.
Was that her soul?
Someone finally found me out, huh?
What the fuck?
You're the most dangerous someone they could have been.
Someone once said
Thanks to Prime, Kevin.
that if mankind's endless want could be sated, inequality and conflict would come to an end. Or, to look at it another way, if you were to rob humanity of its desire, you would bring peace to the world.
Is it
But
Prime
who wants
Powerhouse?
a world like that? And what is the peace people desire? Asking that is to ask what humanity is.
What is humanity? A parasite. A plague upon the great planet of Earth. Without friendship, we're nothing. Thanks. Oh, I said that. The audio is quite literally maxed out. There is absolutely nothing I can do except blow out my eardrums on this on my side. Like, I don't know what you're whining about. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. It is already extremely loud for me.
Is everything all right? I can hear tires screeching.
These windows have great visibility. Wouldn't you agree? You wouldn't even know they were there.
Indeed.
They're 110 millimeters thick, too. 100% words eye. Just as fast
There's
on
recent
land as
wheels
in the
and
water.
Tanner.
Worst case scenario, she can even move without wheels.
No, I haven't done
And
that
our
one yet,
driver's
Robotic.
more than her good looks.
That's the
She's
Prime
got
Execute.
42 manuals worth of emergency protocol committed to memory. Not bad, huh, Mr.
Oscar. No need for a mister.
Oscar, then. Anyway, this car you've chosen for your little hitchhike could put any tank to shame. My only complaint is that I can't find an insurance company to cover it. Do you know why that is?
Well, yes I do. Because you are the 76th President of the United States, and this is your personal car.
Ah.
A little flashier than I would have chosen on my way to proposed demilitarization at G4, but nonetheless.
I agree with you there.
I do apologize for...
Very
forcing
good
you into
exposition.
this. I had considered alternative approaches, but...
Save the explanation for later.
Thanks to
For
resub
now,
egg roll.
we need to get all these eyes off us.
Our intrepid reporters can confirm firsthand that the gear maker is currently seated in the president's car. That is correct. It seems that the most heinous criminal in history, commonly known as Batman, may have surrendered himself into United States.
The most heinous criminal is just known as that man? What a horrible fucking name.
Now, there's a possibility that this may be
Gear maker's fine, but why that man? That's... I mean, at least, like, other killers have cool names like Jack the Ripper.
Citizens have started to gather in protest, resulting in confusion.
Be wary of the recent spread of unfounded speculation. As of now, we don't have any confirmation.
Thanks to give sub robotic and the resub Pardo and Prime Psycho.
By the one most familiar to us.
Of course, Pardo. I was already playing it the other day.
The devil.
Ah.
Vultures, all of them. They can spot prey from a mile away.
Oh, actually, I leaked the story to them.
You don't say. Wait, huh?
I hate to say it, but you heard that right.
It was a necessity. I want my actions to be just as transparent as the glass of this window. I know that my request is unreasonable, but...
You call it a request. With all those eyes on us, this is a demand. You might not realize, but if the pen is mightier than the sword, then the microphone's stronger than a cannon.
Whoa, whoa, that's
the
deep.
Mastermind behind a 100-year war.
That is profound.
Whether that's true or not, it's what the people believe. If the victims of that conflict or their families are nearby, they aren't just here to get a look at you. Huh?
Get down!
Oh, she can smell the future. Okay.
So it is you.
Alright then.
That's a negative, boss. Looks like the other one is in Illyria.
He took our roof.
We're going to need a 43rd manual, Mr. President.
Worry about that after
Mr. Asuka.
Oh, what happened to the president? Is he narcoleptic?
So what could you possibly want
Did he
from
fall
us?
asleep?
Confinement.
For you?
Oh.
I don't think there's a cell in this world that can hold you.
No, not for me. For the tome.
That's great to hear, Robotic.
The tome? You mean the tome of origin?
To be more precise, I need a place that cannot be accessed by any outside force. One that cannot be forced open by any weapon or spell,
Is there some
no
Miltanius?
matter how strong.
Now I see.
So, like Alcatraz?
No, Mr. President. He's referring to an even safer location. The Presidential Emergency Operations Center. In other words,
God.
the White House.
I'm fucking excited. I'm already invested in this. This is great. And that's Soul Bad Guy. This is like very patriotic almost. Bring people up to speed. I wouldn't even know where to start. One girl yanked a shadow guy out of another girl's titties, and now we're going to the White House.
How about you read this for me?
Ooh, who's that handsome devil?
Come on, read it. Says you're worth 2
Thanks
months.
to 5 gift subs, Skinny Child, and the Tier 1 Skinny Child.
World-saving hero would have more expensive
I really
tastes.
appreciate that, thank you.
Shouldn't you be putting up your feet at the castle right now? What are you doing out here, bounty hunting?
Do I look like
It's a
that
game,
guy
this is just an anime part they made for it, like a story.
Hold on now. Hear me out. I get it. Between the name and the look, I can seem a little scary. But you make the right choice
I really
here,
appreciate it, Skinny.
and I'll show you my softer side.
Don't screw with me!
Oh my god! Thank you for the 5 gift subs, Helios. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the generosity.
That was the wrong choice.
I mean, his heart was in the right place. That would have been fatal to most people. Good for him. Ooh, thank you for the 10 gift subs, Nuno.
Who
I'm with him.
Thank you, Nuno. Appreciate the generosity.
You monster.
That's Mr. Monster to you. The Army didn't burn their morals and budget.
That would be
100
cool,
years
Robotic.
ago to make someone you could disrespect.
You mean Asuka, right?
Huh?
It wasn't the army who made you. It was Asuka.
This guy sure as hell doesn't need to know that.
There is a Japanese version, but we switched to dub because it's goofier. Apparently.
And I'll settle things with him.
I think it's
in due
good.
time.
There's the prime lemon salad. Or lemon said. Thank you, the gift sub Chuck.
Our citizens have both freedom of thought and freedom of speech. They may voice their complaints to the government as they see fit. This is a democracy, after all. In short, Kai, our administration is not a popular one.
You're telling me that someone came to complain about a top security containment cell 300 meters underground?
You catch on quickly.
This is still the beginning.
You chose to leave the comfort of the castle and come take a look for yourself.
I didn't plan on doing so, until I heard that the first king himself was inspecting the site. Are you really so desperate for supporters?
In terms of pure accomplishment, people say I should be the third king.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like that or why you keep making enemies. What are the damages?
32
We won the team portion, Robotic, and then I placed 8th in the free-for-all.
Nothing. Nothing I could include in a report, at any rate. The culprit took something from Aerials. Whether that's a weapon, a power, or something else we should be afraid of, I couldn't say.
It's as if we're cursed. How is it?
I have no fucking idea what they're talking about.
3 weeks between the end of the war, and our culprit deciding to shake things up again. What did you say her name was?
Eno.
Interesting. Maybe Quantum. Not tonight, though.
If you're planning on becoming a detective, you chose one hell of a first case.
This is an extensive criminal record. If even half
It's not a
of these
cutscene, this is the entire
accusations are
game.
true, then 10
Or,
life
the entire
sentences wouldn't be
story.
enough. And she's a combat
It is
genius
literally a
with the
movie.
ability to move
That's why I'm
fast.
watching it.
It's no wonder the police and the military have thrown in the towel.
Spare us the barbs and read, would you?
Barbs. I like to think of them as staples, holding the pages together. Otherwise, it's an endless list of excuses for why Eno's running wild. But on that note, Leo, I do have one question about all of this. What is her goal?
All of our info's on those pages in your hand.
She's the strongest performance criminal in history.
Is Scarlet Nexus
Other
an
than
actual
that, we
anime?
don't know a thing.
Even where she came
I thought it was
from?
just a
We
game.
don't even know if Eno's her real name.
Saves me the trouble of looking her up in the registry, at least.
She's been known to work with the
Oh, it's an
Gearmaker,
anime too. Didn't know
though
that.
again, we can't say why. Or at least she was working with him until recently.
What makes this time any different?
She's never made a move this big before. Not to brag, but I'm a video surveillance fiend. If I caught it on camera, I could track a flea to the end of the world.
What?
But Eno destroyed all the footage from last night.
Of course.
The fuck are you
That's
talking
criminal
about?
Behavior 101.
Not for her. Usually she wants the spotlight. But this time, she didn't want to be seen.
She was hiding something, which can only mean she's got a sequel in the works.
They're planning
How
to kill
grateful I am
Chaos?
that we have
Oh, that
your
might be it.
brain. But what is it about this that has you so rattled?
The timing. It's too close to the G4 summit for this to be a coincidence. And we've got two troublemakers in play here. The Gearmaker and Eno. They may have different motives, but I can't imagine their
What about
actions are
that
entirely
guy?
unrelated. When
The
two tornadoes collide,
terrifying
they create
criminal.
an even bigger storm.
You're right. The timing couldn't be worse.
Oh, that man,
We
excuse
need
me.
to put an end to all this. Or rather, we need a tornado that can snuff out the other tornadoes.
Now I understand.
Soul
Okay.
bad guy is still a bounty hunter. Is he
Alright,
not?
alright.
The man spent 100 years trying to get his life back.
It's not that I don't appreciate what he's gone through, but heroes are put on a different pedestal. We shower them with praise because we expect them to risk their lives.
So all we need is a tornado then. We know just where to find one. It's simple, really, robotic.
Making sure he won't fall off?
Just about done.
Okay.
Hey, Jacko, careful with that. I just put it together, so it's not stable yet.
What? Is it gonna blow up or something?
Yeah, and take the whole damn mountain with it. And that's before I even got batteries in the thing.
Well, that's terrifying. You really want me to carry this around?
You ever get an entire century to tinker away at a hobby? You'd be amazed at what you can make.
Huh? You call this a hobby? That's a little aggressive.
No different than brand name clothes or jewels. Think of it as a bouquet of roses, and handle it that way too.
Maybe I'd know how if you ever gave me any.
Ha!
Is this his wife?
Way.
Or his sister? Like, what is this?
Don't pull a stunt like that again.
Huh?
You're a regular human now.
Biologically, you mean?
You know what I mean. Wouldn't you have rather stayed back at the castle?
A copy of his wife. Oh.
Arya's still in here. I'm nothing more than a temporary replacement.
Oh, I should have just waited.
Just an AI put in place to steer this body. Save that question for when your real girlfriend is back.
I'm asking you.
I have no desires beyond fulfilling my role.
And your role wants you here with me.
Am I the one who was at your side for 10 years? I have 1,000 years worth of knowledge of my role. And not even 1 year's knowledge of this world.
I don't care.
Besides, what would you do if I did say I wanted to stay at the castle?
I tell you, too bad. You need a royal decree just to open the damn refrigerator. Even a rat wouldn't last 2 days there.
Soul,
Yeah?
I need you at the castle.
Okay. A lot was said, but I feel like nothing happened, or nothing was like actually explained. So his wife is, or his girlfriend has been replaced by an AI who's 1,000 years old.
You smell that?
It's a
Dust
copy.
and
I don't
plants
know.
everywhere.
Jesus Christ! Maybe I should have watched the
And,
explanation.
you're happy about that.
You try spending all day locked in a windowless room, then you'll get it. I was stuck in one for 100 years.
Jesus, what is this time scale? Everyone's like 10,000 years old.
What'd you pull me out for anyway? It's my fault you lost your power. You want it back, right? Look, I know it sounds cheesy, but it'll make you a god.
Oh.
Does that intrigue you?
Does it matter?
Sure does.
Oh.
I thought she didn't have her
That's
power.
an awfully personal question.
Didn't he just say that?
There's a reason behind this world. Things only ever start to exist when there's a reason for them to. Even me. As long as you exist.
She's she only has half of her power. Okay.
I was wondering if, for me, that something was you.
Thanks, Yusuf Icarus and One Punch.
Your power, at least.
What else is there?
I realize this may sound a bit contradictory now, but I've never been big on the idea of fate. So even if we only know, I don't know, 4% of what makes up the universe, discovering the remaining 96% doesn't really interest me. Neither does wealth, honor, influence.
Chaos. He likes chaos.
The most important thing for me.
Say it. Say it. Pussy, say it.
Is drama.
Son of a bitch.
What kind of story are you about to write for us?
The god who made me did so with a tequila in hand. If he could do that, I can do anything. But what I want is simple.
Yeah, I thought I had a hard read on that one, Robotic.
A future.
No.
Well, that is interesting.
Thanks, the resub tallywhacker.
Happy chaos.
Oh!
Happy?
Man, what the
My
fuck?
You're my boss,
Wait, his name is Chaos?
and I'm gonna be your sacrifice.
Alright, I was a little early, but I had a hard read on it. What the fuck is up with anime and chaos all of a sudden? Final Fantasy, all they could say was chaos. This guy, his name's Chaos. Like, Jesus. Very popular. We're in a chaos trend. Oh, his name is Happy Chaos. That's his whole name?
Avalon, this is Firefly 3. Special patrol complete. Requesting permission to RTP.
Okay.
Avalon Clay confirming Firefly's patrol logged is complete.
I'm excited for the Scooby-Doo Cross Courage. I'm very excited. Ugh.
Mr. Asuka, I won't ask you to walk with your eyes closed, but try to save your curiosity for the guided tour.
Oh, right.
I really don't
He's
mean
in
to
tier
be so
1
uptight,
Ashio.
but this is a highly restricted area, which is, to be fair, exactly what you asked for. The most difficult room in the world to enter. Though I hope you don't expect 5-star luxury.
So it's just through this door?
No, that room's just a room. You could just open the door and walk right out for a coffee.
Oh. Wow. That's cool. Yeah, it's a little movie night.
Quite the antique, isn't it? The White House hasn't changed since the Crusades. It's got little shelters and hideaways all over the place.
I'm rather used to this sort of environment.
Meanwhile, I don't even know what's safe to touch.
Aren't you the president?
Good. It hasn't changed.
Asuka.
Coming.
Oh, something tells me this isn't a good guy. I'm getting a hunch that he's not nice.
This should suit me perfectly.
Could he be
Do
that
you have
man?
many friends? I'm afraid that all private communication from this bunker is strictly forbidden.
Thanks to the resub
Signal
Kristen.
blocking, I presume.
That's right. Communication's less forbidden than it is impossible. This room uses 13th generation AES encryption, the highest standard of security in the universe. So, make your personal calls now, before your friends start to wonder where you've disappeared to.
Oh, thank you, but I don't believe that will be necessary.
He's awfully unassuming for the devil.
Yeah, I'm almost disappointed, to be honest.
Whoa. What are you?
Don't panic.
Oh, you upgraded your firmware. You downloaded all the Windows updates. All at once.
See?
What?
Sorry.
What happened? What? See what? You mind hacked them? Like, what do you mean? Why not explain that? Thanks to the gift sub bread in the resub Gira Rim. Holy shit. Fucking Biff over here looking meaty. This is a patriot.
Chief, Secretary Dickinson has already arrived.
That's why we're in such a
hurry. James Farouk.
Honestly, I'm not sure if this whole exercise is really worth our time. I mean, the Secretary is stronger than all of us agents combined.
Yeah, and he's pissed off that we let the gear maker into the compound. Being late may cost us some trust, sure, but skipping this training would cost us our lives.
Tell that to Geo.
A little early for moon watching, isn't it?
It's too gloomy indoors.
It'll get a lot gloomier if you piss off the Secretary. Come on, we've got a training exercise to get
He's a
to.
tier 1 State Farm agent.
You recommended me for the Secret Service, remember? I read the brief. I know what I'm doing.
Oh? Did it say anything about paying you to take a nap? You're so much stronger than I am, yet you still haven't earned this badge.
It's not a very cool badge.
Because it looks incredibly stupid.
That's what I'm saying.
But don't go around saying that, got it? This was designed by the president himself.
Did he design that ugly shirt, too?
Enough already.
What? What's wrong
Prepare for
with
your
that shirt?
And button up your shirt.
But then how will I catch a good man?
Sure didn't work on me.
Okay.
Now, Oscar. I think I've got a good read on you. I've seen that you're a good man. The people who don't know you may say you're the devil.
Guess not,
it doesn't
Robotic.
seem like you're looking to cause trouble. That's why I opted to grant your request. But now that I've done so, mind telling me why you're really here?
You said that you wanted to protect the tome. Do you intend to remain within these walls forever? We aren't idiots. We realize that your surrender coincides with the G4 summit, and you'll be right under the representatives from the 4 most powerful nations in the world. So what exactly do you intend to do?
I'm so
Rather
lost.
than protecting the tome per se, I want to erase it from mankind's history. It's been done before.
Thanks, resub 2s.
Are you familiar with Project Tir Nanog?
What? You're not allowed to mention that. That was a secret project.
That's just an urban legend.
Fill me in.
People say there's a massive strategic weapon hidden somewhere within the White House. But that's a completely unfounded rumor.
As the former president, Miss Bartholomew, you would know. It is indeed mere gossip.
Wait, so she was the former
But
president?
what makes it a rumor of...
What is happening? How many presidents have there been?
Is
Like
that
in the last
truth
couple
is far
days.
more surprising. The Crusades may be over, but many sad relics of the era remain, lying dormant and undiscovered. Some of which are extremely dangerous. I consider it my duty to eliminate them all.
And you intend to raise this issue at G4?
The blame for the Crusades rests solely on my shoulders. I put humanity on the brink of extinction. There's very little difference between a good statue and an evil bystander. For too long, I've chosen to avert my eyes. But if there are 2 things I truly need to erase from this world, they are the Tome of Origin and Soul Bad Guy.
What, isn't he a good guy though? Oh wow! So we've reached the first break here, and I feel like I've got a good grasp on the lore so far. I feel like I feel like I understand what's going on pretty well. So in a nutshell, in case you're just tuning in, that guy is the devil, and he wants to get rid of the Bible. Sole bad guy is a bounty hunter, and he wants to fuck his AI girlfriend. Some girl with big milkies is a Secret Service agent, but not a good one. The guitar girl birthed a man through a girl's nipples, and now they're a team, and she's real strong. And the summit's right around the corner, where the 4 most powerful nations will watch sports or something. I still don't know what that is. That's the only thing I'm a little confused on. Everything else is pretty watertight. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and fill up my water. This is good. I don't know why people are saying the story's bad. I'm into it. It's, you know, it's pretty good. Be back in a second. I'm back. Sorry, I let the dogs out and Tetra just refused to come in. Thanks to the resub. Milas. And the resub Architect. And Juke and Camping Troll. Thanks to the resubs. Thanks to the resub Base Babe. Yeah, 2 dogs. Thanks to the resub Cool Kid. And the Prime Ethan.
This is where we could finally see each other.
I didn't expect that voice. Sounds like Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life.
Just one last time.
Hey, Hef. Huh? Working at the phone sex. Octopimp voices Axel? Really? That's surprising. Good for him.
What was all that? It wasn't real. Was it the past? No. Maybe the future? Huh? Oh well, does that mean he's gonna show up here?
I'd love to be in one of these kind of things. I would just go so hard into like the realm of overacting everything. I'd turn this shit into a fucking opera.
Thought you said you hated the castle.
If you had royalty in your family, you'd get it.
What sort of treat is the king dangling in front of you this time?
I'm not a dog, you know.
But you are a son of a bitch!
Oh, like you're one to talk. Well, if you're not a dog, I guess we don't have to worry about feed.
Wait, let's not be hasty here.
The king's got him well trained too. He wouldn't go to the castle when I asked.
Stow it. We get to skip the bounty processing fee if we turn him into the castle anyway. Listen, Kai accepted my terms.
Terms?
I'll tell you later. You really like chatting that much?
Yeah.
Then save your questions for this evening. We've got a whole day before we reach the castle.
Thanks to the I'm sorry, I just saw that. Thanks to the resub Tango down. Good to see you. Hope you've been well.
Evening already? Time flies.
Frederick?
Thanks to resub Corey.
Yeah?
You're smiling.
You ruined it.
So what?
You fucking ruined it.
We talked with our friends once about the nature of human happiness. And my answer was different than everyone else's. I may have a human body now, but my role, protecting the world, is all that's left to me. So maybe the human one here is you.
You take that back.
You still haven't realized it yet.
Huh?
So his name isn't actually Soul Bad Guy? No, that's his real name. She's just using like a nickname.
I'm not certain about this room just yet.
Frederick, bad
But
guy.
everything else is just as I remember it.
Yeah.
Finally.
Kind of how like Roberts go by Bob, stuff like that.
Aska R. Kreutz. For the first time ever, you exist.
So that's the infamous Gearmaker. I never imagined I'd get to see his face.
Looks awful young to me. You sure he's the real deal?
His power is, at the very least. He even offered us a little present. A historical record written by that man himself.
Oh my god, it's sacred.
Christmas came early this year, I see. Assuming he's only here to talk, that is.
Oh, I'd be the first to tell you that Oscar's no Santa Claus.
But he came on down the chimney and entered our home. If he ain't Santa, then I'm afraid I gotta see him out.
I'd like to believe Oscar's being honest with us. He understands the purpose of the G4 Summit.
And by purpose, you mean taking out Soul Bad Guy? The man who saved the world?
Well, I must admit, I couldn't get Oscar to reveal his true intentions. So we'll all be keeping our cards close to our chest until the day of the summit.
It's undeniable that Soul poses a real risk.
His name is Gold Lewis Dickinson.
Plans for him.
That's that giant, massive guy.
Could well be, but let's just table this issue for now and move on.
Wait, there's more?
Based on this morning's
Next
report,
to
it
be
seems we got ourselves 2 Santas.
Nice, Anxious. Yeah, I'm only watching the
second
story
Santa's
tonight, but
name
we
is
played the
Ina.
game a
She's
couple
an
nights
internationally
ago.
wanted
Played with
criminal.
Donkey too. It was a lot of
The
fun.
Illyrian government has designated her a potential terrorist as well.
A terrorist? Then what's she after?
It seems they have no clue.
She's a total unknown, from her motive to her plan to her whereabouts. I'd say she's a ghost, but we'd probably have more intel on her if she was. All we know is that the Illyrian army, the strongest military force in the world, have got themselves a name for her. The Calamity. And she's chosen this moment to make her move.
They haven't said so outright, but Illyria might be hoping that we'll cancel G4.
Yes, story mode is literally just an anime. It is a movie. As I've said since the get-go, I know it's just a movie. Which is why I wanted to watch it.
Gearmaker might respond if the G4 Summit's canceled.
That's true. He seems peaceful enough now, but he wouldn't have to come to the table just to have it overturned.
We're between a rock and a hard place.
Dickinson, our demilitarization promises aren't just some vote-grabbing scheme, correct? We're building a new generation, a new era of peace.
Wow.
People will only follow a leader if that leader's moving forward.
I have to admit, you surprised me. I thought you'd prioritize national security over all else.
I don't trust the Gearmaker as far as I can throw him. If he's so innocent, then who's responsible for the scars that have been raked across our history? Is that man somehow 2 different people? All that being said, protecting our country means protecting the ideals and people our president believes in. Besides, how could I say no to those eyes?
It's not like we have the time to be squabbling amongst ourselves anyway.
Still, Erica, what are we gonna do about Soul? We can't exactly mosey on up to him and ask him to take a comfy seat in the electric chair.
I know how the president would respond, so I've already made a few arrangements. Even if they did involve a little white lie.
So, Soul Bad Guy saved the world, and now because one guy says he wants to kill him, the entire US nation is like, alright, I guess we'll just have to kill this guy.
Kai.
Leo.
I heard the news. So the US sent us a summons letter for Soul.
Marzi?
That's right. The presence of the Gearmaker has done nothing to slow their plans to hold G4. They're asking Soul to come as a knight.
Americans don't even know how to make sausage right.
Yeah, I can tell, Anxious.
He's on the move, and they're holding a party. It doesn't take a genius to see how this ends.
President Vernon is quite passionate about making G4 a success. Between that and his demilitarization plan, he truly does hope to change the world. Which means our only course of action now is to capture Eno, just like Daryl said.
I almost forgot. You may look like an honor student, but you're a hot-blooded fool. Why does this always happen whenever I'm about to go home? I must be cursed. What? What is it?
It's just that the word cursed coming out of your mouth is starting to sound all too familiar.
The hell's that supposed to mean?
Oh, okay then. It's Lord of the Ring director's cut length. It's apparently like 5 hours, so it's more like the Snyder cut of anime.
So, it's my birthday. You asked me to spend some time with you. And it's for work.
Sorry, work's all I'm any good for.
Is that machine code? What year is it?
Thanks for the bits, Barry Milo.
Magic Machine hybrids are
I probably want one-on-one, but maybe an
This is
open lobby at
Rose.
some point.
It was a popular programming language a long, long time ago. Here, I'm gonna call an undeclared variable.
Won't that result in an error?
That's normally how it works.
Oh, is there something hidden in the error message?
Could you stop being so perceptive?
Could you stop being so mysterious? Fine, fine. I'll wait till you're ready to pull the curtain back.
Well, shit. Now this is just awkward. That's what I get for trying to be clever, I guess.
A ring?
Oh, one of the Halo rings.
A digital one.
So it all ties
Yeah,
in.
sorry. The real one wasn't quite ready in time. Did I screw things up?
You're fucking cringe, bro. Not even dating.
Frederick, if I were to vanish from this world, what could I leave behind for you?
What?
What? Hey, don't talk like that. It's bad luck.
I promise you, no matter what happens, I'm never going to forget this day. But I want to leave you something to remember too.
All right then, let's see. How about your hat?
My hat?
Yeah, the forecast said it was going to be overcast the whole day. You gotta be some kind of eccentric to wear a hat on a day like today.
Thanks to resub, buddy.
Wow, way to kill the mood. But sure.
If it can help you remember this moment, you and me, together, under the cloudy sky, then my hat is all yours.
Nice.
And maybe that way, I can always be by your side.
What happened to the hat? They lose it or something? There's a resub, Otaku Kami.
Tree, 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 tree.
Keep that up for the whole ride and you'll lose your mind.
This might be news to you, but I can teleport instantaneously.
People these days, it's about the journey, not the destination. You've confused your goals for your duties, and it's stressing you all out. You see, and forgive me if I'm being indelicate here, you're cursed. You were born without something that humans need. Desire. And unlike the common cold, it's not something you can fix with some ginger tea and a nice bath. Oh, no. Yet, miraculously, you still awaken to your emotions. Society granted them to you.
So what?
That was
Want me to
nice of
start
society.
singing Culture's praises in a convertible. Once you confuse cost for class, you lose sight of yourself, you know.
Spare the philosophy. I don't even have a self to lose sight of.
Oh, come on. You're telling me your pointy head's empty.
Not exactly. Problem is, there's too much in here.
Isn't it about time you tell me where we're headed?
Oh, right. Let's start at the very beginning. We need a special book. That's how we can get you your power back. But we've got
Thanks to
three
resub
problems to deal
Druggernaut.
with. First, Oscar, the owner of said book, is in the White House, and I don't have a clue what's going on in there. Second, if G4 gets canceled because of us, our boy Oscar might run away. I can take care of the first problem on my own. I'll let you deal with the second. The real issue is the third one. Any guesses what it might be?
Soul bad guy.
The flame of corruption.
Yeah.
Soul bad guy. Our plan's completely shot to shit if he shows up.
Bingo! Which is why we're headed where we're headed. We're gonna pick up something we need.
Couldn't tell you, Rotok. Frederick McBad. It does take place in the US. More specifically at the White House, from what I understand.
Didn't think this would be ready for a while. You sure I can have it?
It is a fairly hefty reward just for showing up. I won't ask what you plan to do with it, but try not to cause too much trouble.
Yeah, by the way, what's up with the new look?
Hmm? Oh, you mean my clothes? It's nice to not be so formal all the time. Besides, right now, King Kai Kisuke is officially out on an expedition.
What'd you screw up this time?
I merely said that I plan to make my family public at G4.
You could at least pretend to play nice.
Amari isn't cool.
It wasn't an easy choice. Unlike my wardrobe, family isn't something you can put on and take off. This year, even Leo agreed with me.
Just think what your conviction will cost you in taxes. So, what'd you call me for?
There's something I want you to see first.
Red,
Still don't know who the fuck this is.
blue, yellow. When you put all these beautiful colors together, it all becomes black. But polish that black surface enough, and it will show you your reflection.
What are you talking about?
Stop, Eno.
What does that have to do with anything? Oh, we're already at the next chapter? That was a short one. He's the resub amateur. She was the bad guy.
What am I looking at
in the
here?
last game? Okay.
The former Sanctus Maximus Populi, Aerials.
Hardly looks like the one I know.
That was a lot to take in all at once.
hell
The
happened
Sanctus Maximum
wish I knew.
Sanctus Populi
The
Aerials?
reports say that Eno showed up and took something from her.
Eno?
Yeah.
Oh, she's the
I'd
Pope.
press Aerials for more details, but I can't get anything out of her in this state.
I get it now. Listen, nobody out there has a sharper tongue than Eno does. Probably knocked her down a peg. Ariels is still down in the dumps from whatever verbal beatdown Eno dished out, that's all. No.
What? Listen.
No.
At least let me...
I said no.
I haven't even said anything yet.
I know what you're going to say.
You think I'm trying to put you to work?
It's what you've wanted every other time.
Thanks, the Prime Sparky.
I wish I could have a word with my past self. Though I have a few complaints for you as well. Whenever people need something from you, they come to me.
And what's that?
Not much of a segue, but it's the other reason I called you here.
A summons for knights. A request for security at G4, huh?
The United States has specifically requested you.
Hey, nice.
Aren't they supposed to be throwing away their weapons?
No, are you serious? Fuck no. We need those.
That's not all. They're calling for all countries involved in G4 to help with security. They've also shared confidential information in the hopes of facilitating that. Even after we told them we'd hire specialists.
Since when did the summit become a battlefield?
You never did keep up with the news, did you? The Gearmaker will be taking part in G4.
The Gearmaker?
All while Eno's making the rounds. Why is Vernon so in love with this summit? Can he cancel the damn thing?
We can't let talk of peace be drowned out by threats of violence. Perhaps that's his line of thinking. In any case, I have a bad feeling about this that I just can't shake.
Have you tried not thinking about it?
Soul bad guy. I know you're there.
What the fuck?
Stop her. Before it's too late. Stop, Eno. The future is coming to attack us.
It'll have to wait a few days.
The guilty gears. These gears are guilty.
We're leaving.
What's the job this time?
I'll tell you later.
Then you accepted it, huh? I bet that king was a champion breeder in another life.
What?
Ugh.
What are you talking? What?
I told you, I'm not some damn dog. Sounds like someone doesn't want her present.
Tell me it's Rose's. Izeo inspection permit. Izeo is in the level 4 isolation zone?
That's our next stop.
Huh? Why?
We're going on vacation.
In a military zone that's been abandoned for 20 years?
Don't think too hard about it. Work or vacation?
Why does his belt just say tree?
Huh?
Not huh. Work or vacation.
Work or vacation?
I'm assuming that's important.
Work or vacation?
Oh, it says free?
Work or vacation?
Louder!
Work or vacation?
That's more like it. Which would you choose?
Vacation?
Good answer.
Can work really wait?
This one's a real mess. Eno's all mixed up in it. Sounds like she took something from Ariel's.
She's having a Winter Soldier episode, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have not seen Darling in Franks. Why is he still just standing here?
Still haven't found it yet?
Hey.
People come here to shop. So it's hard not to notice the same guy showing up every day without even one bag in hand. You're looking for something, aren't you?
Yeah, something like that. Name's Axel.
Well, hello, Axel.
So, the truth is, I've got superpowers.
Oh, nice.
I know something bad's gonna happen soon.
That blew his mind.
I can feel it. So, Mr. Observant, you see anyone suspicious around here lately? I'm kidding! Can't even bend a spoon.
What the fuck is
that? You really had me
Sorry,
go.
Woo!
This place is my go-to date.
Just a prank.
Did you get separated from your girlfriend?
I bet that steering wheel actually controls the entire city.
A few decades ago.
Ah, so that's how it is. Plenty of people come here in search of their past. They can't find a new path for themselves, so they just gaze down the one that got cut off somewhere along the way.
Thanks to the Bits
But
Fiero.
really, it's not that
And it's
their path
goofily fun.
They just can't see it anymore. They've forgotten how to look for it.
Do you think we could remember how?
Thanks to the resub, Cody.
It's not so complicated. This one's on the house.
He just gets
Just
shot.
don't get so stuck on the past that you miss out on all there is to see in the present.
Thanks, mate.
Whoa, Gawa!
This again.
It's an apple thief.
Scales. A well-calibrated scale uses counterweights to keep itself from breaking. Order. Systems. A scale that doesn't move is no scale. That's not
What the fuck?
The world as we see it is
Is it like a scale fetish?
Your conclusion is meaningless.
Who are you?
Who cares about scales?
Axel. Haven't seen you since 2192.
Yeah, I think I remember if we met before. Where are you from?
Somewhere very deep.
Something's going to happen, isn't it? Oh, this is bad, Chief.
Huh.
Weird. What? That's odd. He just disappeared. What's the story up to now? He went to talk to that guy about like deals on apples, and then the like a devil visited him. It's like a forbidden apple, like one of those that Adam and Eve ate, like the first sin. It's all symbolic, of course, so it's not. It's using subtle details and subtle techniques.
It's not that. Hey, Frederick. With the destructive force that was Justice gone, and Ariels, who tried to use her, captured, who do you think currently poses the greatest threat to the world?
What's this all about?
Just
Climate
answer.
change. Get real meta.
Huh. Axel, probably?
Carbon
He
emissions.
can stop and reverse time. Science and magic don't got shit on that.
Exactly. If he wanted to, Axel could basically become a god. Why do you think he has those powers?
Enough with the riddles. What's your point?
What if Eno had those same powers?
Oh my god.
She doesn't. There's no way in hell.
How do you know?
The world's still turning.
But her powers are still incomplete.
Incomplete? You know something, don't you? Oh. Axel?
Hi, Chief. Hello, Jackie.
What the fuck?
There's no time. Just listen. Something real bad's about to happen in that city over there. I've got no idea what it is, but I'm gonna try and stop it. Meet you there, Chief. Counting on you.
What?
Can everybody teleport? Except for that idiot on a motorcycle? No, just Axel. Not true. Eno can also teleport.
Oh, wow. This place sure has changed. Back during the Crusades, it was wasteland all the way up to that mountain.
Is there something special here?
An old friend of mine.
We're going up against the flame of corruption, you know. Can they really help?
He's more or less immortal, and his weapon works on soul. I can copy it too.
Thanks, Rinzo. My day's been fine. Thanks to resub.
Thought so.
Navorian in the Prime. Real Elmer?
Is your friend a celebrity?
Oh, the price he's paid makes top floor rent look like peanuts. For more than half a
Thanks
century,
to Prime Mac.
he's been stuck underground.
Oh. Axel did warn us. Thanks to Prime Correct. Thanks to the bit sauce. And the resub Cats McGooch. Oh, they're awakening Yoshimitsu. Very good.
Rise and shine.
I'll kill you.
Not exactly a normal person, is he?
Perhaps you mean to say you're a raceman. You can't kill someone who's already dead. Oh yeah, gotta do a check. Raise your right hand. Okay, now. Let's work that rust off.
Why did they awaken him?
I don't know who you are. I have no business with you.
What was the point?
But I do.
Business with an undertaker? What an unusual woman.
I am.
Oh, because they want his weapon. That's right. That's right.
Assuming you make it through the interview, that is.
You fiend!
Not bad.
What a tepid interview. I've yet to show you what I can do. And what a mediocre show of your true power.
Hmm? So, you're a nightless.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Thanks to
Look
resub
at that.
Pato.
Rusts off.
Kind, I
You
guess in a
plan
way,
to make me an
Fiero.
accomplice to your evil deeds yet again.
You could say that, I guess. All right, that's one down. Do you remember the next step?
I do, thanks to that long-ass car ride.
It's Soul Bad Man.
Mind
Evil,
if I
not
take a little
good
detour?
guy.
We don't have
Bill,
much time.
filthy stuff.
I just want to say hello. There's an acquaintance of mine around these parts.
I suppose this will be the last time. But let me warn you now.
There's the prime chili dog.
Soon you'll be so bored that you'll long for our road trip. But after this is all over, you might start longing for that boredom again.
There's the subgenres and the prime
Only if I have any
cheese-covered
feelings
toenails.
left by then.
An acquaintance? Huh? I think I get it.
Fart shit guy. Sounds like a Kojima name from Death Stranding. Like Die Hardman. That's a good name. Fart shit guy is pretty solid. I could see that working. Thanks, the resub fishbowl.
He's been stuck underground.
Is that true, Abdur? This game was, or the story mode was made by 4 people while the rest worked on the actual, like, fighting? Is that true? I find that very hard to believe. Holy shit, that's crazy. There's the Prime Koru. You can't save them all. I'm sure someone was vaporized on impact.
Eno? Oh. It's really him. He's not human.
Is it tier 1 Fiero?
What is he?
You've gotten better. You learn fast, I see.
You could say I finally learned how to stand. What about you? Trying to run before you can walk?
I've seen the Roman Empire fall 3 times now. I'm in no rush.
I'm sure you realize then. The West fell because they lost sight of themselves.
But you haven't seen
Okay.
my face in your textbooks, have you? Well, if you want to erase me from the future too, go ahead. If you can do anything other than eat, sleep, and stress, that is.
That's not who I am anymore. I could bring her here, to this era, right now.
Oh?
Our very existences are the axes of time. If I swap my place for hers, I could bring her here.
I don't know what you're on about. Wouldn't that just make you disappear?
Can't say you're wrong. But still, if I could tell her how much she means to me, even once. Problem is, I've been looking down a cut-off path this whole time.
What are you talking about?
But that's changed.
Good for you. If you have that much power, I suppose you could erase me.
Just stop working with that freaky thing. Keep that up, and you'll never remember how to see your path.
Okay, okay.
So his girlfriend is stuck in the past? Okay, okay. Not the past, a different timeline. Okay, okay.
Soul, Eno's been captured. Police at the scene are taking her into custody as we speak.
At the scene, huh?
Yeah. Something's not right.
Yeah, you don't say. You mean the extremely powerful witch got captured by normal police officers? Yeah, something's not adding up. This could be part of her plan.
What is this bullshit?
What?
Eno wouldn't let herself be captured so easily.
True.
Yeah, this isn't like her.
Thanks to
Not at
resub
all.
Ubla. It's a good idea, Hillbilly. Go for it.
Huh?
Frederick, what's going on?
Does his bike transform into a giant gun or something?
That
I don't
him?
know.
Yeah, just as you predicted, boss. Honestly, I never expected him to get out of the castle.
He's a true anomaly. Ariel's may have been a shithead. We were better off when he was trapped inside her. Now that he's free.
He's that bad?
Bad? No. Problem is, he's too pure.
What?
Once you know everything, good and evil cease to exist. This world isn't fit for anything so complete.
And he's the
What?
target of Viking and Delilah's ire. Hey, don't get any funny ideas. I told you, we're just taking a look.
Yeah, so I'm having a look.
Is that Edward? That's Edward Bosco? Hey! Fuck yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, good. I figured you'd notice me.
What are you doing? Eno's back the other way.
The real mastermind's the one who flees the scene of the crime. It's hard to believe, but it all makes sense if Eno was working with someone.
Hey, this guy's good. He's one of the best drivers I've ever seen. No.
Huh. I'm popular today.
Is that?
Chip Skylark.
I remember you from the victory celebration. Now, this is the first time I've seen your face.
Oh, someone's got sharp senses.
I'm putting you back in your box.
Hold on. Those eyes.
What about those eyes? Damn. No, I'll never know.
Noriyuki!
So is he controlled right now?
Gamma blade? How do you...
What
It's just one thing after another.
Why even use the grapple at that point if you can outrun the fucking car?
This is turning into a real party.
With one hand. Such incredible strength. So you're a monster too.
No, he's a hero. Thanks a bit, Sphero. There is a lot of testosterone here. No! What the fuck? Excellent work.
I'm alright. Just let him go. He's not someone any normal person could kill.
Frederick!
Sole bad guy. The god-killing flame of corruption. I better make sure this works. You can go.
Thanks, Resub Phoenix. He doesn't have a dash. You should be fine.
Nice to meet you. So you're the famous hero.
No, I'm just a freelancer, trying to enjoy his vacation. Huh?
Oh my god. Anything is possible.
What keeps you alive, I wonder?
That should be healing by now. What the hell are you?
Happy Chaos. That's my name. But a name's all it is. I am whatever you see or feel me to be. Except, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
What?
You know the question, but do you know the answer?
What?
The omelet. The omelet came first. The omelet is the reason the chicken and egg exist.
Well, you can't argue with that.
Anything you like, or nothing at all. But I do exist.
I mean, you'll get no argument from me.
Anyway, later.
What just happened?
Nothing.
Hell if I know. But I bet
It was the wrong
you
guy.
might.
Nice. This is a good time to go pee. I've been holding it in for a little while there. I didn't get a chance to when I let the dogs out, so now I'm gonna pee. Be right back. Sorry. Don't mean to blue ball ya. Alright, I'm back. Well, thanks to the Prime V-Band and the resub PogChamp. Yeah, I think the game's very good. From the little bit I played the other day. I'm only 5 hours in,
My mandatory attendance at G4
but I've really enjoyed it.
was
Potemkin
stressing me
main.
out.
Did you read the documents I gave you? Eno's never been captured. Still hasn't. She's not sitting on a prison cot so much as our dignity.
Well, that certainly eases my pre-summit anxiety.
There's a
Thank
Prime
you ever so
Foxtrot.
much.
Hey, I'm only warning you out of the kindness of my heart.
Oh, I am keenly aware. It's why I called in some specialists for their assistance.
I'm sure
They're
Potemkin will come
investigating
in
the
soon.
Security situation in America. I'm sure they've already.
It's a dog.
A dog?
And as they say, it's best to let sleeping dogs lie.
You made it.
Hey.
King Daryl.
These two are the specialists you mentioned? Seriously?
I'm sure you remember them, but allow me to reintroduce you. This is Zato 1 and Milia Rage.
That's Director Milia Rage, Your Majesty the Third King.
Director of what?
We reinstituted the Post-War Administration Bureau, and no one tops their former guild at informational warfare.
Sure, because their methods are illegal.
They're specialized. I think that's how the government puts it.
They're from the largest intelligence agency in the world. It'd be a waste not to recycle them.
Does Kai know about this?
His response was much the same as yours.
Thanks to resub. Scumnut and Merch
Don't
House.
get the wrong idea. You could be reborn as a Buddha, and I'd still hold your every sin against you. You're just lucky we don't have any way to prosecute the dead in this country. Got it?
I'll keep that in mind, Second King.
Jesus, how many fucking kings are there?
Good. Now, what was it you were saying about dogs earlier?
Thanks to
If I may
resub
have your
Boo and
attention.
007 Sonic. Oh, so there's only 3 kings. Okay, so we've met all of them now. Why is he walking like that? Did he shit himself?
It's about time. Better bust out the travel brochure.
Oh.
We were tasked with checking the security system for G4 and the architecture of the White House for any blind spots. To make a long story short, they're both immaculate. We couldn't interfere even if we wanted to. However, we can only speak to the areas we could get eyes on.
While we were inspecting the White House floor plan that the United States provided us, we discovered a black box.
A black box?
As far as we know, not even the president is aware of it.
Uh-oh.
The file's creation is attributed to a number of military-industrial complexes the world over. It appears as though, at one point, Illyria was involved in the construction of the White House.
So what's in the box?
It's protected by a non-linear 3-way matrix authentication encryption process.
Naturally.
We don't know what's inside.
Ah.
You can't open it.
Ah.
Therein lies our issue. We don't believe that we should.
Why not?
Milia, what sort of data do we encrypt?
The kind we don't want people to see.
And who loves encryption most of all?
Bad people. Well, most of the time at least.
That's why the United States didn't notice it, and we did. In essence, King Leo, if we open this and it's a mere jack-in-the-box, we can all laugh it off. But if it turns out to be Pandora's box, well...
What, just looking at it will put a curse on us? Don't be so superstitious. It's the 22nd century. Archaeologists and grave robbers have a name for this kind of thing.
You're calling it a treasure? Regardless, we were tasked with tightening security. We can't predict whether this black box will threaten the safety of G4 or not. Still, whether we open it up and take a look is entirely up to you.
Do it.
What? You can't be serious.
What? Why not? Just do
It's
it.
outdated intel anyway.
The problem's not how old it is, it's where it's from. We should at least check in with the US about it first.
Fuck those
I never
guys.
knew you were so by the book. But all right, I'll leave this matter in your hands.
Leaving already?
G4 waits for no man, no matter how hard you drag your heels on this.
No need to get snide.
Oh, it's a double hack.
Well done, Post-War Administration Bureau. This is quite the treasure trove of talent. Ho ho! Thematic. Hey, come on! This is too juicy to ignore. Oh, I knew Asuka had to have something fun in the works. Now, let's see where this story takes us.
Eno, you say?
Yeah. Your former ally has been detained by the Illyrian government. It's a real weight off my shoulders. You don't look too happy about it, though.
I once promised her a future.
Idiot.
However, it seems I took too long to deliver. She chose to leave me.
Oh.
So you feel responsible?
Yeah, kind of deserved that, though.
But the Eno I know would never let herself be captured so easily.
You don't say.
I imagine they're interrogating her right now. So why don't we save the anxiety-inducing conversations for after she's escaped?
There's the Prime Struce.
Wait, hold it! You can't just barge into the middle of...
Hey, Eno!
Soul.
Who the hell is this chaos bastard?
Long time no see, head. I've been looking for a good lawyer.
Thanks to the reset Pikachu.
Better find one who can take a beating.
What do you want to know?
Oh, since when are you so generous?
I'm hurt. Have I ever lied to you?
I don't think you've ever told me the truth.
If you don't want to talk, you're welcome to leave.
Fine then. What'd you take from Ariel's?
Her pride. I had my tongue nice and sharp. Gave her a verbal beatdown. Must have left her down in the dumps.
Don't give me that told you so look. She let herself get captured. We're not getting the truth until we bring in that Chaos fellow.
Well, you think? I bet I could get it out of her sooner.
Oh my. Were you looking to make some renovations to the castle?
Enough property damage, both of you. This isn't a question I ask lightly, but do you plan on becoming a god?
No! Why would I want that? It sounds awful. But yes.
And here I thought you brought me in just for destruction of property.
Don't dodge the question. Do you intend to destroy the world?
Is the destruction of the world all you ever think about? Would it kill you to get a bit more creative?
We'll work on that. Maybe that chaos guy can give us some ideas. Call him over.
You want a ticket? You're gonna have to wait in line. You gotta put in the effort to get something worthwhile.
This is an interrogation room. Didn't you see the sign? It says, sorry, I can cut the line whenever I want.
He's not very good at this.
Sounds like you'd be better off taking that sign with you.
He's
to
just getting
class.
fucking blasted.
I bet the gear maker's got a hell of a story to tell.
Thanks to the resub cookie.
Excuse me?
I do remember that game,
Rotok.
Rotok.
Maker's up to something?
You think he's not? Really? What was it again? The accumulation of goodwill? Well, it's not like I know much about it myself. I'm not going to be the one setting off the fireworks.
Thanks to the resub Nep. There's the Prime Cameron.
Eno's never needed a reason to cause trouble. This is the first time I've ever felt intent behind her actions.
That's tripping us up as well. If only we knew what's motivating her. Could her past be the key?
Let's try interrogating her
Jacko,
again.
looks like you could shine some light on this.
Use the prime laser.
I thought I could, but now I'm not so sure.
Explain.
There were originally supposed to be 2 Jacko units. One of them was me. My role was to make your girlfriend human again.
Mm-hmm.
And the other's role was to make Eno...
To make her what?
Asuka knew that Eno would pose a threat if she ever awakened. So he created a Jacko to prevent that. No, in order to save her. That other Jacko was given a name to distinguish us.
Jacko, bad
Happy
girl.
Chaos.
Oh. What? Why wouldn't you share that with us earlier? We just met him.
You're saying that the Gearmaker created chaos?
That information would have been super helpful
More
earlier.
importantly,
Like,
is Eno trying to become
why
a
wait?
normal human?
That's what I don't get. The plan was kept secret. Eno shouldn't know about it. And weirder still, even though the Gearmaker was making Happy Chaos, he never finished.
Exit Prime, Chief Keef, and Resub Boogie Knight.
2 different parents gave their kid that name? The world really has gone to shit. But this is all new to me. You said Eno's incomplete, right? Why? Tell us everything you know.
This is a good opportunity for you, too.
Do you have any hot chocolate?
Of course. Exit Prime.
The world in
Omamori?
which we live is governed by a programmatic space that controls all of creation.
Mm-hmm. We know
This
that.
space is known as the backyard. One day, however, the backyard got sick.
But you said it was a program.
You know how they say dolls can get possessed by spirits?
Of course,
It's
yes.
like that. Though in this case, the world got possessed by humanity's emotions during the war. So, the backyard cut off the source of the illness. That was the first mistake.
Okay,
The part that got cut off was given tremendous authority, and became all-powerful.
And that's Eno.
To be precise, it's Axel, too. Asuka's teacher was the first to discover Eno. He decided she was a threat, and took away her power and her sense of self.
Good plan.
So that's why she's incomplete. Then, if Eno isn't trying to become a human, but rather her original self...
She'd need the other half she lost.
Is that what she took from Ariel's?
If it was, then why isn't she complete yet?
Perhaps she requires something else. An energy source. Or even a specific moment.
No matter what she needs, there's something that can give it to her.
Oh my god, what? Is it the hot chocolate?
Asuka's tome, right?
Oh.
Looks like I'll be taking Vernon up on his offer after
Thanks to
all.
the... Oh, he said that.
Let us take care of Eno and Chaos. Chip seems to have vanished, but he may know something as well.
This is just a hypothetical, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What
Run
if
it.
I could stop Eno?
Great, you're on it,
If I
and I'm
did,
leaving.
Arya would never be able to wake up.
No deal. Need pussy.
What would you do?
Is that part of your role too?
Huh?
What would happen to you? Never ask me that again. Not even as a joke. I will not let you erase Arya on a whim, no matter what.
Thanks to resub
It was
Splungus.
only a hypothetical. Just forget about it.
No, fuck you. Don't talk to me again.
need a map.
Shut up.
Only if it can
Harpy.
direct me away from trouble.
Trouble's like your persistent ex, isn't she? You tried ending things, but she's always hitting you up.
Well, that was an awfully short vacation.
On the bright side, it was your longest yet.
Got me there.
Say, that isolation zone, Iseo. What's it like?
Empty. It's just mountains, a big old field, and a lake. But the floating island reflecting in the lake at sunset made it popular with painters. I decided a long time ago that that was where I wanted to live.
Cool.
Sorry. About, just now. When a woman makes a face like that, a man's to blame. Asuka told me that way back when.
Do I look sentimental to you? I can't cry. Or even feel.
Good point. Do you mind if I insult you some more? That'll make me feel better.
If I go to the White House, I'll see Asuka there. And I'll give him the ass-kicking he deserves. Feels like that'd be a faster road to forgiveness than some drawn-out heart-to-heart.
Forgiveness.
That's where people belong. So listen up. This is important.
I'm sorry to hear that too. Thank you for the kind words.
Is kept up in here. But the present, this very moment, is in here.
Ah.
And right now, Arya's there too.
Good.
Whenever you're feeling lost, this is what you should trust.
You must be aware of it by now, right?
You should do a moist meter on the story? Nah. That would be a pretty cool superpower, though. Like, if you could read someone's mind by suckling on their breasts. Like, you literally suck in the memories.
Not only can you control people's actions, but their minds and appearance as well.
Anyone but you, yes. Using those fancy eyes of yours.
Why'd you let me live?
You're the only one in the world who knows my weakness. That makes things interesting. You could be the key to real drama. That, and, well, honestly, I like you.
His weakness is going to be water or something.
To their own standards.
You baffle me. One cannot go far without a destination in mind. Without that, how can you ever know if you've arrived? And yet you see meaning in pressing ever onwards. Just like Bushido.
I just want to go someplace that's not on the map. The United States of America. You've only ever seen the world before the revival. Isn't this of you?
Whoa,
look
at
it's a
that.
work of art crafted by culture and civilization. But as of tomorrow, it might be called hell.
Oh, a lot of people call it hell now,
morality
actually.
leads to the root of evil, then.
I see that on Twitter all the time.
Good luck. I'm amazed you managed to get so many of these.
It was no easy task, I'll tell you that. They don't build them to this standard anymore.
Well, I can't imagine they'll be necessary for a summit on world peace.
They're not for the world. They're to protect you. I need you to know what we'll be packing.
Erica, it's not like G4 is a war.
For me and Dickinson, it is. Do you know why I grew my hair over my ears?
Not a clue.
Because Dickinson talks too loud. Maybe it's old age, but he's been telling me the same thing for 3 years. Listen, Erica. To our mission, we stay true. Whether the president's tie is red or blue.
Ha! Ha! Still
That's
saying
cute.
That, make that 6 years. I want to put an end to the era of might makes right. To let the people look to the future and see a newfound hope.
To bring about an era where the president designs the badges of his Secret Service himself?
Exactly. And the thing that'll save the world is football.
Sports.
Football.
Sports. Fuck
They
yeah.
say that sports once captivated people of all stripes, from all over the country. We should be thinking about how best to enrich the time we spend with our loved ones. Isn't that the world you dreamed of as well?
A world of sports? Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
Greet our hero.
Let's go get a first down. That's because this is an anime. Like, the story mode is quite literally just a very long anime. That's why we're watching it.
How's it feel being back home again?
It's not
Thanks
exactly
for the resub,
so
Panda.
red in November.
Tier 2 resub,
What do you
thank
think
you for
of
that.
the White House then?
Same shit as Illyria Castle. Now I see why taxes are so high.
The laws of this country are grand, you see. If you steal something, you gotta put it to use.
Okay, be frank with me. I thought we knights were supposed to guard the conference room. Why am I the only one on standby?
On the day of G4, each country will bring along their most highly
Oh,
accomplished
this is where
knights.
Potemkin
If
comes
our
in.
country were represented by a world-renowned hero, it might appear we're making a mockery of the others.
So, what, should I nap through the thing?
That's our hope. If you slept here through G4, then headed home when you woke up, that would be our ideal outcome.
Vernon, you know you can be straight with me. It's Oscar who wants me here, isn't it?
You knew that all along, and you still came.
Yeah, well, this is between him and me. You just got caught up in it.
Do you know what he's trying to do?
He's trying to kill him, yeah. He knows.
Can I see him?
Oh.
Why didn't you go with Frederick?
Because I'm the only one who can stop Eno.
That's not true. You want to learn about Eno, don't you? You're projecting yourself onto her.
Thanks for the resub, Deja
You can't
Vu.
make friends just by looking down from the top of your castle.
Friends. Friends are very powerful.
How long do you intend to stay in here? Arya.
You finally came to see me.
Because you wouldn't come out.
Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. But we both need a future, don't we?
Are you saying you called me in here?
We both called out to each other. The two of us are a single Arya. But it's about time that you remembered why you're here.
Do you ever intend to come back?
Arya's mind was destroyed along with the world back before the Crusades. We can no longer be sure of her intentions.
But you're Arya, aren't you?
A piece of her. Just like you. The only difference is that you have emotions.
Artificial ones, sure.
Is your love for Frederick artificial too?
Ooh. Oh my god.
How would I even know if it was?
Why don't you take off your halo?
Oh my god, don't do it.
It's from before you were human, is it not?
Is my ego starting to become independent?
That may be so. Or perhaps... Even after she lost everything, Arya refused to throw everything away.
But the Arya Frederick once is the one from the past.
Do you feel as if he's rejected you? For living only to fulfill your role?
We're all searching for our place in society, aren't we?
Society can be a real bitch.
It's saving the world. So what's the difference?
Nothing at all. Provided that it's what you wish for.
What do I wish for?
There is not merely one world. In fact, there's one for each and every one of us. Your world hasn't even existed for an entire year. What value does it hold for you?
Good point. World's gone.
You don't yet have the courage to accept yourself. If you can't find your answer, then Arya will disappear.
No!
But in order to do so, you need to be prepared.
To do what?
Destroy the world.
What? That's the opposite.
We can't approve an in-person meeting between the two of you before G4, so you'll have to settle for this.
It'll do.
Zoom call, let's go.
First you're that man, then the gear maker, and now the devil himself. How many names does one man need?
As of right now, none of them apply to me.
Then who the hell called me here?
Just Asuka.
The boring man with a fondness for math that you know so well.
Let G4 end peacefully. Once it does, I'll kick the shit out of you and head home.
Good conversation. What a
I've
deal.
never decided anything for myself before. I followed the influences around me, tried to adapt myself to them. My long list of aliases is a testament to that. I've never truly been myself. Thinking back on it now, it seems the same could be said for my becoming a scientist. In turn, I've always pushed the responsibility for my presence in this world
There's the bits, Oni.
onto everyone else. But that changes today.
Okay, I mean, yeah, alright. Backstory, Asuka made Soul immortal and then became evil, so Soul hates him. Nice. Oh, shit's about to pop off. Dickinson's on the case.
Listen up, people. We're on high alert till each and every ambassador is back in their room with a warm bed and a full stomach. Now, I know you good folks will never give anything less than your all. But today...
Need you to go plus ultra.
Your all won't be enough. This is gonna be the longest damn day of our lives, make no mistake. Now let's get to it.
Sir, I've got to ask, is the gear maker really that big a deal?
Excuse me?
I mean, I've never been ordered to deploy 5 whole security divisions for one conference before.
I've never issued an order like that before either. But by the same token, you never met an individual who could take down the entire goddamn Union fleet empty-handed, now have you?
Oh, Dickinson is speaking on the facts.
If we make it to tomorrow, you'll have someone else standing next to you, Lincoln.
Yeah. Okay, I guess.
Huh? What's up with the scent?
These are the bits, Chronic. Thanks to the gift sub, Coop.
As we've previously reported, it appears the gear maker will indeed be participating in G4. Originally centered around peace efforts, the summit was rumored to include an announcement of America's demilitarization and discussions of human-gear coexistence.
Ah, so Americans have turned into pussies in this timeline, huh? Demilitarization. Are you kidding me?
All we do know is that the whole world will be watching. Against expert opinions, each country in attendance has opted to converse with the devil himself. Perhaps their curiosity has outweighed their common sense.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks to resub Carlo and
Though
Jetus.
the last-minute inclusion of the gear maker has changed today's schedule somewhat. The purpose of our meeting today remains the same. A new peace for a new era.
Yeah, let's go!
And with our allied nations and the gear maker united around one table, I firmly believe that this day will be one for the history books. Now then, allow me to introduce you to the man who will be acting as our moderator in my stead. The gear maker, Mr. Oscar R. Kreutz.
I don't intend to waste your time by introducing myself. Please turn to your pre-provided materials and... Oh.
Forgive me, I couldn't help but notice that there was no mention of certain recent incidents, so I went ahead and added that information personally. I attempted to maintain objectivity as best I could. I trust you'll find it agreeable.
It is a game, but it has a full anime with it.
He lives up to his nickname. People call him the king of groundwork.
They do.
He's awkward. Yeah. Whatever I imagined, it wasn't this.
May we continue?
Thanks to the Prime Cabbage.
Eno could escape at any time. I assumed she'd vanished the moment Soul set off, but...
Should I go get you a blanket? Only thing you'll catch in here is a cold.
Asuka wanted to save you.
What, did you forget? You're the one who changed me.
What?
I didn't change anything. I merely showed you the truth.
Thanks to resub Bunny Venom.
That explanation sure takes a lot of responsibility off your shoulders.
Then what would you say I did?
You showed me too much. I realized that I am the world.
Oh.
And because you fear me, you're trying to make me a simple human.
Oh.
You knew?
Yeah, learned that along with a whole lot of other shit I didn't want to know. All thanks to you. I also know that you can turn me human at the cost of your own life.
Well, hey, that's good. We didn't need to explain anything then.
Give it a try? Maybe before G4 ends?
I could, if you'd like. But there's something I have to ask
Thanks
you
to Tier 1,
first.
Fabian.
This world you're after. What exactly is your wish?
Ooh, that's big.
It was around the 20th century, I guess.
Oh, caveman.
There was a man in the slums named Will.
Sounds like a
The son of
douchebag.
some rich guy and his wife. I can't even remember his face, but I recall he had beautiful blonde hair, like a woman's. He was a weird one. He'd always get into fights, but he'd cry after he hit someone.
Sounds like a real
Told
pussy.
me that after he'd lost the strength to throw a punch, he couldn't get anything out but tears. And I couldn't say why, but everyone always ended up on his side in the end. That included me. Well, our relationship was a little closer.
Slamming ham. Okay, okay.
We swore our futures to one another, throwing away our old lives and names. I'd like to say, We were happy. Until one day, Will suddenly disappeared. Didn't say a word to anyone. And he never came back.
Have you suspected
No
kidnapping,
cop or
perhaps?
journalist could ever tell me why. I didn't plan on giving up on him, but I made myself a promise anyway. No matter what happened, I would never forget my memories with Will. And yet, all those memories are fuzzy. Any guesses why?
Because you're old.
Because they never happened. Not in the second version of the 20th century. I have no past. Which means I have no future. I just want to get out of this empty cage.
Even at the cost of everything else?
Here's a resub, Robbie.
A deer runs and a lion chases. Which one would you say God supports?
I can only measure things in terms of loss and gain.
Then mind if I ask you something? Is your world so valuable that it's okay for you to crush mine?
Nothing is mine, nor yours. The world is simply the world.
So if we do find ourselves in an era of everlasting peace, will there be any place for you in it?
Why wouldn't there be?
We need to go join Sol.
Why?
Eno let something slip during your conversation. She said, before G4 ends, it's likely that she let herself be captured so that G4 could proceed. That's when they'll make their move, I'm sure of it.
But that means it's even more important that we stay here. If you were listening in, you have to know why.
I do. Your hypothetical was true. You have the power to stop Eno.
Oh, she's a giant
Are you
nuke.
really alright with never being able to see Sol's face again?
My goal is to awaken Arya. But at my very core, my role is to protect the world.
Then why did you ask Eno that question? As I thought. You can't save the world as things are now.
Okay. So why would they have a nuke be the
This
AI
is
that
most
awakens
puzzling.
Arya?
This story of yours conflicts with history as we've come to know it, and the incident reports we've seen.
Indeed. According to these documents, you're more of a guardian angel than a
Jesus.
devil.
I'll give you this much. Regardless of the veracity of what you've shared with us, you do have a way with words. This is incredibly detailed and easy to understand. Which raises a question. If you merely wish to share this information with us, you easily could have written this up, signed it, tossed it in the mail, and been done with it.
I believe that a document alone might have been somewhat lacking in credibility.
Not to be rude, but I'm sure you realize that we can't take your words at face value either. So why risk a lifetime of imprisonment by showing up here? I must admit, it has us curious.
That's certainly fair. I'm here because I have a request for all of you.
A request?
That's right. Though having this conversation may bring us rushing to our main point of order, is that all right with everyone?
So is Arya not a human? Was Arya never a human?
You make it sound like we should batten
I thought she was a human that died.
Very well. Tell us.
A suspicious man is approaching the front entrance.
Arya was a
Seems to be
human
accompanied
turned
by a
gear.
soldier. Have you received word of this?
Moving to confirm. Hold it. Who is that man? Where are you taking him?
Ah. Sorry to bug you, but could you tell me the location of, every guard in the White House?
What did you say?
Understood.
Oh, that's a nice jacket you've got there.
The Tome of Origin. As the name would imply, everything sprang forth from its pages. This book makes anything possible. It granted magic to mankind, crafted our future, and with it, the risk of our downfall. The tome itself, however, has no will. It provides what is asked of it, urging caution as it complies. Of course, its power is too great for mankind to wield. Under
Not
my
true, we can
authority as its
handle it.
current owner, I intend to dispose of the tome.
Oh.
We obviously understand the dangers the tome poses. But is such an extreme measure necessary? Could we not conceal or protect it?
Perhaps, if not for those who would desire and seek it.
The tome has such tremendous potential. It could help us build a better future. You would toss aside its value as well as its danger.
Value. What value could it hold that we currently lack? For example, what value does this $10 bill hold?
Oh my god.
You could treat yourself to a little something.
Well, to the extremely rich, it's hardly worth the paper it's printed on.
On the other hand, in the country of Valupia, this one bill could feed an entire family for 3 months. Value changes based on where you stand.
Thanks to give some anarchist.
Before we seek out an uncertain future, we must attend to things in the present.
Well, aren't you a romantic? Is this meant to be your atonement?
No, my venture. My final venture as a scientist.
He just shoots himself.
And so begins at long last. My world peace experiment.
Wait.
Thanks, Resub Shadow.
This is unsettling. I feel more anxious the longer things continue without incident.
Even now that Jacko's gone, Eno shows no signs of movement. I can't imagine our worries are baseless. I hate to admit it, but it's actually quite reassuring having you here with us.
Can you shut the fuck up, Leo?
King Leo. Do you know why I decided to come back to work here? Or rather, why my friend gave his all to protect the post-war administration bureau? Milia and my subordinates do not fear judgment. In fact, we are ready to accept it. We did not choose this path to evade your punishment. If those who have sinned do not seek forgiveness, then they're just like me, walking corpses, lesser even than the lowest criminals.
I didn't ask
because
though.
They wish to remain human.
Does that mean I can mercilessly boss them around?
By the way, what shall we do about the treasure?
Yeah, open that bitch
Leave
up.
it be.
Oh.
No matter what we find, it won't be something we can discuss today.
I suppose you're right. All we can do is leave things to Sol and the on-site security.
Oh my god.
What's wrong?
Well,
What the hell is going on?
The black box is opening.
What?
we've been hacked.
No!
Stolen the data.
I don't care how. Just put a stop.
You clicked on a suspicious link!
It's already done.
You fool!
But it appears they set up the hack to display this now. For whatever reason, the perpetrator wants us to see this.
Tell me this is some sick joke.
Maybe Potemkin's the big bad. Because I think Potemkin is the only character we haven't seen yet. Can't think of any others. Oh, right, we haven't seen May yet. Or Faust. Yeah, Faust either. Thanks for the bits, Bara.
Hey, I'm not getting any contact from the White House. Group 2, report.
I'm not sure you know how tense things are getting in here, but you've got everyone on edge.
I'd like to hear more.
In that case...
Asuka?
Thanks for the dollar, Jesus.
What a show you've put on, Asuka.
Identify yourself.
Happy chaos.
That voice.
Who are you? Oh, don't tell me you've forgotten about little old me. I suppose that's fair, given the state I'm in now. Man, do I ever want to have a nice long chat with you. But that'll have to wait. What?
Thanks to Bits Dinkelberg and Resub Yeet.
You really gotta look someone in the eyes to communicate. No more phone calls today.
Damn it. It's
I really
not
hope
connected.
Potemkin's in the story, and
He
Faust.
truly shut down the system on his own. But how is any of this possible? Not only did he know of Happy Chaos, he even knew my name.
World peace, huh? Neither optimistic sermons nor genocidal weapons have
Faust
unified us
isn't?
just
God
yet,
damn it.
Hey, where are the guards? Who let him in here?
The
Thanks to
guards.
Resub.
You mean like the
Adriana?
guy who gave me this jacket? Give the guy a day off. Yeah, so anyways, first I'd like to...
Perhaps you took a wrong turn. The exit's behind you.
What did you...
Stand back!
Ah! Ouch!
Mingui! No! Striper!
Oh, calm down. There's still time to save him. Provided you don't cut me off again, that is.
Doesn't Faust have his own anime?
Though to be fair, I did interrupt you guys first. That's on me. Let me try introducing myself again.
Does he?
What? That's a weapon called a gun. When you pull the trigger, a bullet comes out. Those bullets kill people. Let's try shooting that scary-looking guy right there.
No! There's no way I could ever.
Oh, I'm quite sure you can. Just trust me.
I can't!
I'm gonna count to 3. And if you don't shoot by the time I'm done, everyone here dies.
Please!
Why doesn't the Gundam help?
1,
I can't do this! I won't!
2,
You can't be
There's a Prime
serious!
J.
3.
Ah!
Way to go. You made the best choice you could, given the situation. Feeling better now, huh? All right then, let's all give Asuka a hand.
What?
What is this?
World peace, ready in just 5 minutes.
The DLC is a 3-part trilogy to further flesh out the story. What are you talking about?
What the?
Now what?
An unregistered weapon of mass destruction has been activated.
No,
weapon of
not
mass
one of those.
Yes, sir. We're getting a signal from the level 5 sub-basement. It's a strategic weapon.
This is impossible. It's cleared all protocols simultaneously.
We're getting external interference.
There's the Prime J-Craft.
Can't be. Is this the work of that hacker? What's the target?
The United States.
Cut the main
What?
power.
We can't shut it down or restart it. We're completely shut out.
This is madness. Do something about it. This is about to start another world war.
Prepare the auxiliary power.
There's the resub Project
It'll be faster
Omicron.
to do this manually.
What do you plan to do?
Take care of this myself.
I hope working at the casino is at least fun. No!
What in the Sam Hill is going on?
Albatross has been launched, and without the president's authorization. Have we been hacked?
But we just changed the damn launch code 30 minutes ago.
So why isn't Faust in the story then?
Auxiliary power
Thanks
activated.
to Prime Moist or the resub Moist Gaming.
Regain control.
And it worked?
It did, but only for the weapons in the castle. Every other weapon in Illyria has been launched.
Alert! The United States has launched weapons against Illyria.
The ultimate magic-based anti-gear weapon, Albatross.
Okay. So he just has small scale stuff.
I just fired them all.
No way. You're insane. Do you realize what you've done?
Duh.
What the hell is this?
If you press that button, the missiles will self-destruct. Press it or don't. That's up to you. But if nothing happens in the next 5 minutes, we'll be starting over from the Stone Age.
It worked?
So, what? Oh. The fuck is the point then?
Congratulations. You just created a world with no weapons.
Oh, big brain.
Can't you tell?
You didn't need to offer us that choice. Was all this just to show off your powers?
Yep. But I'm not after your fancy watches and rings. So whatever could I want?
Chaos. Drama.
He's a magic wielder, with skills far beyond top class. There's no way he's...
All Albatross missiles have self-destructed.
None of this makes any sense. This is a D1 order. Enter the White House and confirm the safety of the president. Now, damn it! Would you join them?
Oh, that's cool.
I have only one request. The book.
Book?
Yeah. The one Asuka's got. Only problem is, little rascals hiding behind a door I can't open. And the only one who can open it
Is me. And you expect me to just quietly obey?
Do you need me to reintroduce myself?
I'll do it.
Thanks to Prime.
I'll do it, so just stop.
Nariak?
I'll take you to the gear maker.
Mr. President!
Vernon, get down.
Thanks to Prime 6 helmet. Oh, 6th element.
Now there's a freelancer who takes pride in his work. Good. Things are finally getting interesting.
This is very similar to White
You were
House
just in
Down.
time. I can't thank you enough.
And Olympus has
Save it
fallen.
for once we're outside. Where's the exit?
What? I can't leave the other representatives behind.
You can't afford not to. It's all over if he gets his hands on you.
But...
I am I am watching the anime component. It is not a game in this component. It's not supposed to be. This is literally just an anime they made for the universe.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Thanks to the resub Baker and Goriol.
I knew it. It's taking me longer to heal.
Nice work.
It won't go as well if more of them find us. Can we get somewhere safe?
Safe? Hmm? We're in the White House. The whole place is supposed to be safe.
I don't believe that anymore. I still remember like last year some dude just randomly hopped the White House fence and just got all the way inside.
We just need to move.
With no intervention. And they just saw some random dude walking around. They're like, hey, wait, this is kind of weird.
We're still unable to make contact with the White House.
Send in Echo Team. Continue calling and send reinforcements.
Yeah, it's cool, robotic.
This just in. We've heard that all of the magic-based missiles have self-destructed mid-launch. The government has not yet issued a statement, but it seems as though the Army is investigating under the presumption that the launch was some sort of accident. However, the possibility remains that this was some sort of demonstration against G4. Security around the White House has...
Are you guys selling those uniforms at your gift shop or something? And where the hell are your guards?
I saw it with my own eyes, but I still can't believe it. Chaos has the power to manipulate people's appearances and minds alike. He's brainwashed our entire security staff. There's no way I can leave everyone behind. We need to let people know what's going on in here and call for backup. I'm not running until that's done.
Trust me, if it were possible...
Thanks, reset, or the extension, Brett.
I haven't tried contacting Kai, but none of my calls connect.
Just because I didn't want to keep doing it, numbs. It's just not good for you. That's about it. Thanks to resub Derp.
What about a hotline that doesn't use magic? There's a country that continues to use forbidden machines.
Seth, huh? How can you contact them?
This building is an antique, you see? It's in the air command post.
You're a stubborn bastard, you know that?
It's how I won the election, actually.
This was animated by 4 people, apparently.
What's that? That was a close one. There's a guard bot up there. They attack anything that enters their line of sight.
Thanks to the Prime Hunteroni. I've seen animation made by less that looks better.
What's the situation?
Yeah, that animation you've seen made by less that looks better. Is it also 5 hours long? Or is it like a 4-minute short?
Make contact, but use caution.
Understood. Moving to make contact.
Shouldn't you be pursuing the president?
Wait, you can talk?
Yes, I believe I just did.
Wow, you could even hold a conversation.
You seem quite comfortable for a man in a stranger's home. I take it this is all going to plan?
Not quite. The perfect plan never beats an improvised one. That's how I work.
Clearly.
I think this looks better than One Punch Man Season 2.
Would never work.
At least it moves. Fuck yeah.
Normally. On that note, That knight from the Chinese Federation.
Half of One Punch Man Season 2 is just still images.
We got terrorists in the White House and just fired every WMD in the world, and yet no one's come to save you. Are these normal occurrences to you? Wake up already. We left normal behind a long time ago.
No, One Punch Man Season 1's a masterpiece. Season 2 still has great characters and writing. It's just the animation, if you can even call it, that's dog shit. That's the only main problem with One Punch Man. Just, they passed it off to a studio that didn't even bother trying. Mob Psycho 100 is fucking great, yeah.
What's with the mask? We've issued an emergency order. Why haven't you...
Oh my god!
Open fire!
Jesus, they can't hit one guy standing still? There we go.
Cease fire!
What the hell?
There's the resub pinch.
We seem to be witnessing a firefight on the perimeter of the White House. It's chaos down there. There is still no official word about what's going on, or whether it's related to the weapons of mass destruction.
Wait.
Whoa! Dickinson!
Secretary. Fall back for now.
Chadzilla. Yeah, he's pretty fucking cool.
Retreat! Retreat!
Thanks to the resub Element.
Unbelievable.
He's gonna be a DLC character? Good.
What's going on out there?
A D1 order must have been issued some time ago. From the sound of things, I would imagine Chaos has backup troops outside as well.
How would I rate this? I don't know. I'll have to see how it ends.
Stop. If that thing notices you, you're gonna be Swiss cheese. Don't move a muscle.
How did you know? How did you know that machine wouldn't come our way?
My gut.
Your gut's gonna be all over this vent if you're not more logical next time.
You gonna play a few matches after this? No, there's still quite a bit left. So I'll probably call it a night once we finish the movie. But we'll do like an open lobby sometime this week.
You told me I couldn't save the world. What did you mean?
You don't even know what the world is yet.
But I could still stop Eno.
Then why did you come with me?
I don't know. As I am now, I can't really do anything.
Yeah.
Wait, is that true? We're only halfway?
Regular human. Which
I
is
thought we only had like an hour left.
You don't always act logically.
Wait, really? What the fuck?
Quite some time ago, Soul went into the castle's food storage area. Broke in, to be more precise. since I found the door in shambles. In any case, I came running.
It's already late. Ugh.
He calls it a refrigerator, but as with all of the castle's facilities, it's spacious to the point of absurdity. Even finding someone in there is no simple task. In time, I found Sol in front of a wall of 5,000 liters of liquor. 84 varieties, all lined up and organized. Now, I can't judge the cost of alcohol by sight alone, but I did recognize the bottle he held in his hands. It was the same kind of cheap liquor you can find in nearly any restaurant. I told him he could have at least chosen something worth the cost of repairs to the door. How do you think he responded?
Finish it tomorrow morning? No, I was gonna do Scarlet Nexus.
There's hundreds of better drinks out there, but I always end up choosing this one.
Choosing?
That's right. He chose it not for its quality, but because it fits his tastes. You'll understand.
Scarlet Nexus is another movie. Yeah, so I've heard.
The day will come when you find that contradiction beautiful. People have their necessary frivolities.
Necessary frivolities.
No, I don't have any knowledge of the Guilty Gear lore.
This is it.
He's on patrol. He'll be gone soon.
Thank God he didn't notice us.
So I wasn't just hearing things.
We're gonna be fine.
What do we do?
Just bust down there and kill the guy. What do you mean? And if he knows there's someone up there, why is he gonna climb up there and, like, fist them? Or punch them? Why not just start shooting?
Sure it is.
There's the resub Boge and King Oblivion.
Hurry it up. We can't stay here forever.
Don't rush me. Unlike you, when I say we're gonna be fine, I mean it.
Why's that?
This is a relic from an age gone by. I've heard it's more of a wiretap than a telephone.
There's the Prime Benellis.
Though most local civilians have been evacuated, we have confirmed that some have been left behind. We cannot yet speak to
And
the
they
number
even
of
5 gift
lost.
subs Slindy Man and resub
Police,
Wurtsy.
civilians, and the military have joined
Thank you,
together
Slendy
in a
Man.
desperate attempt at saving lives.
President Gabriel, we're receiving a call on the emergency hotline.
Oh? Then why haven't you picked up?
Well, it's an unregistered number, sir, so frankly, there's no telling who might be calling.
What? Trace the call.
Yes, sir.
They picked up.
I don't know who you are, but this is a private line used strictly for matters of national security.
If you intend to keep it busy as some sort of childish prank, we reserve the right to take all necessary defensive measures. Within 5 seconds, we will have your location traced. Within 15 minutes, the tactical nuke should arrive.
What?
If you feel any responsibility whatsoever for the poor souls within 3 kilometers of you, then don't ever call.
What a remarkable first action to take.
How'd it go?
Some kids prank calling. Ready the nuke.
Did you find them?
Yes, sir. But, the call came from the White House.
There's currently so much gunfire around the White House that it could safely be called a war zone. With no information regarding the dignitaries of each country inside, many are concerned for their safety.
Hey Nux, true man.
The White House just contacted Zep via the emergency hotline. They'll be sharing the call with major organizations from each country. The president is unharmed!
Woohoo!
My apologies, Vernon. Glad to hear you're all right.
For now, yes, but we don't have much time. I'm gonna tell you all I know, so listen carefully. The White House has been taken over by terrorists.
Good, then it's our time to act. We'll be invading next. Now that we know you're weak.
If you can, please, send backup right away.
Do you know who's responsible?
Only his name. He calls himself Happy Chaos.
Happy?
He's after Asuka's tome. And to get it, he needs me to give him access to the PEOC.
How many troops does he have?
I can't say. They're everywhere and heavily armed.
That doesn't make sense. How would they get past security?
I don't want to admit it, but most likely.
The security officers were brainwashed.
Dickinson!
Echo Team and I saw it with our own eyes.
Thanks to resub Steve.
Sure of it.
Well, the story's very goofy, but yeah, the game's very
This
good.
complex alone, we have over 300 station officers.
It's not safe to stay here. The moment this call's done, we're going to try to escape. But we will need backup immediately.
Hold your horses. It's just as dangerous outside as in. Mr. President, I believe it would be wise for you to retreat to the PEOC until backup arrives.
Not a chance. We can't let Happy Chaos gain access to the PEOC. And you don't have to worry about me. I'm with Soul Bad.
Yeah, it is the good kind of goofy.
In that case, yes. The parking lot from the West Wing. That should be your quickest and safest route out of there. That's where I'll pick you up.
See you there. Signing off now.
Send in the reinforcements.
So, what do you plan to do after this? Will you be reading that book in your jail cell? I can't say I've ever heard of a case in which a single criminal successfully overthrew a government.
Nor has the White House ever been taken over. There's a first time for everything.
I just find it a tad curious. You could have made your demands after launching the missiles. Why didn't you?
Do you have a name, O King of Illyria?
Daryl.
All right, Daryl. I'll indulge your question. I don't want to just make history, I want to make history fun. I want to write a script for reality and enjoy some authentic drama.
Haven't you had your fun already then? Look at the state you have us in.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I take no joy in seeing people suffer. I want to see them struggle.
Semantics.
Not at all. A wax figure and a human being. At a glance, it's hard to tell the difference. But the two are entirely different, no? Let's say my goal was to create the strongest shield ever. How would I go about doing that? By creating the strongest sword. A sword justifies the existence of a shield.
That's kind of cute.
Humanity is always
It's
exhausted
kind of big brain.
That's the exact sort of drama I want to see.
What was the motive behind your initial goal, then? Without the sword, the shield would be unnecessary.
The motive? Sorry, to me the very idea of a motive is nonsense. 'Cause I'm a wax figure, you see.
Shit. Fuck. It's worse than we thought. He's made of wax. I guess in a
This
way,
place seems
Elemental.
safe enough. First, I'll take out the guys by the side entrance. I'm sure someone will notice the noise, but I'll deal with it. While I've got them distracted, you make for the exit as fast as you can.
Can we pull it off?
Brown bears don't give birth to pandas. If you believe in that, you can believe in me.
Then what was
I've got unfinished business with Oscar.
What?
I see. Thank you. You've been an immense help.
Brown bears don't give birth to pandas. If you
not a
believe in
handshake
that, you can believe in me. I'm gonna try and remember
This world is brimming
that.
with
That's deep.
potential. So long as humans put in the effort, they can realize true greatness. Make it a reality. The miracles of non-fiction surpass even the most masterful works fiction writers can dream up. However, if some lady of the lake rose up out of the water and offered you any book in the world, no one would ask for a history book. That's because reality isn't very fun.
Can you truly say that a reality you're scripting is non-fiction?
Is a robbery happening on the other side of the world right now real to you? We all write the script of our own lives. Our reality is what's written on our own page, nothing more. The important thing is whether or not we can experience it for ourselves. I'm going to write the history books of the future. And 100 years from now, kids won't be falling asleep in class anymore.
Kinda noble. He's trying to just make history fun. It's about goddamn time.
The sensors have picked up on a heat source within the White House.
A heat source? Don't tell me.
Oh, is the black box Potemkin?
You have got to be kidding me.
It's real.
Holy shit, it is a Megazord.
What in God's name?
There's the Prime Quinn.
But how? This really is Project Tiernanon.
Dickinson, no!
What in the world is that? Has anyone confirmed the president's escape?
We are continually bewildered as things develop at the scene. The government continues to remain silent, without so much as a word of official instruction to local residents. We've received word that just before this chaos began, there were reports of a suspicious group sighted in the vicinity of the White House. Suffice it to say, the safety of the president and
I
those
must
inside
admit,
the White
this
House
turn of events
remains a
surprises
mystery.
me.
During the war, there were military-industrial complexes the government didn't know about all over the world. And this White House here was built to shelter a small number of the villains who ran them. A Noah's Ark of their own.
Well then.
Didn't think it was possible to get sent back to before the starting line. You got any more house rules I should know about?
I'm wondering the same thing.
The White House has completely left our line of sight.
What about radar?
I've checked, but they seem to be using stealth.
So we have to rely on our own eyes.
Dickinson, just go fucking chase him down on foot.
Out of our sight.
Secretary Goldfuss.
Second Key.
You have any information on that aircraft?
Last time I checked, the White House couldn't fly.
Amelia was right.
Do you know something?
I do.
Hey, John. Appreciate the resub, man.
It's not exactly an airline.
Yeah, we're watching some big anime tonight.
Secretary, one of our planes has visual contact.
It does.
This is Firefly 3 reporting in. Unable to establish communication with Apple.
The work is fantastic, by the way, John, on the what you sent earlier. Did you send it in an email as well, or just the DM? It's fucking great. Thanks to Prime Drizzy.
What is that?
That sounds good. Thank you, John.
We've lost contact with Firefly 3.
Is this a nightmare?
What the fuck did you expect?
How could he have known of Tir Nanog? More than that, how is he able to control it? Chaos has to be.
Finish the sentence. That's the second time. Just say it. Tease it once, fine, but just say it on the second one.
A call?
Thanks for resub
Do we
kill.
have reception now?
No. This is a magic signal intrusion. Only one person could pull this off. Right, Oscar?
True. Are you all right?
I wish. They got me locked down. I'm here with Vernon.
Good to hear. You rescued him, I presume? Keep him safe at all costs. If the enemy truly is after the tome, we cannot afford to let him have it.
There's something I gotta know. Can just about anybody read the tome?
They cannot. Only me. And Chaos.
Just what are you?
Thanks to Prime.
You really want to know?
Have a Snickers and the 2 gift subs Hanksious.
He's my teacher.
Whoa!
History's first and strongest magic wielder. The original.
The original?
The man who introduced the world to magic? But...
The Gear Maker's teacher, the author of the Tome of Origin, the father of magic, and the savior who opened our minds and spearheaded mankind's revival when the world lost its science. Only one of you is telling the truth. Is it you, or these documents?
Neither. Back when I was
Oh, they were tier 3 gift subs. Thank you, Hanksious. I'm sorry, I didn't even notice that. Appreciate it.
Weren't broken yet.
You sure that guy's your teacher?
His appearance and demeanor have changed considerably, but his aptitude for magic is undeniable.
Yeah, so if he wrote the Tome of Origin, why would he need to access it? He would know what's in it.
Headed for? Is that some kind of joke? How could things get any worse than they already are?
Chaos.
So he lost the memories of it, okay. From the damage.
You thinking what I'm thinking? Chaos already has Eno's other half.
There's no way. My teacher would never do such a thing.
Fine. Then what do you think his next step is?
All right, I'll give it some thought. Meanwhile, please try to stay safe.
This wouldn't be a bad place to fight, but we don't have an escape route either. We might end up moving, depending on how things shake out.
I'll pray for your safety.
How much worse can this get?
Hey. Yeah? I can see what looks like an aircraft up ahead.
Hey, what the fuck is
we on
that?
the right route?
What? Is that the capital?
This is TH-108. We have eyes on an unidentified aircraft. Requesting information. Over.
That's not right. There are no flight plans that should be overlapping with TH-108's route. We're not showing anything on radar either. Over.
This is the captain speaking. Respectfully, that's impossible. I can see it with my own 2 eyes. It's a massive aircraft. At this rate, we're at risk of impact. Requesting evasive
move.
Over.
That's odd. Is there any response from the TCAS or ADS?
Whoa.
TH-108 should be the only aircraft in your vicinity.
Shit.
Hey, holy shit is right.
The aircraft ahead of
Thank
us
you the
is the White
50
House.
gift subs, Anxious.
Taking evasive maneuvers.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the generosity.
Was that Air Force One?
Thank you, Anxious. Yeah, so what happened with that whole thing with Asuka wanting Soul Bad Guy dead? He doesn't seem to want that anymore.
Change your communication channel to 7.1 to confirm.
Confirmed.
Understood. Still, the Post-War Administration Bureau?
I get it, but right now those ex-assassins know more about the White House
Resub
situation
Cyrac,
than
though.
we do. Save your complaints for later.
Will be answered at the
This
end.
is Milia Rage, director of the PWAB. Do any of you have a visual on the White House?
Naval Officer Dawkin reporting. Gargoyle 3 is tracking their signal.
Thank you, Dawkin. If that craft is armed, make sure it maintains a distance of 500 meters. The White House is a fortress. It's equipped with a system that detects aircraft transponders and automatically intercepts. Stand by outside of the effective range and avoid contact until further orders.
Roger that.
Now that we've located it, we face a new issue. We're unable to act until we make contact with the inside or it runs out of fuel and crashes. We need an aircraft that the White House cannot see.
I believe we could be of service on that front. No, it's not a suitable craft for hostages. And I can't guarantee it will make it in time.
It's better than sitting here twiddling our thumbs. Please send it.
Right away.
We'll work on what we can from our end. Plot the White House's route based on its current vector from Washington, D.C.
Chief of Staff Erica Bartholomew has given us access to their confidential files. With international cooperation, we will now proceed with our analysis of the black box. Hopefully we'll find a clue.
Here's hoping.
I bet Potemkin is the black box. That's gonna be really fucking cool.
Initial reports say 48 police and soldier casualties. But that doesn't account for the numerous civilians caught up in all this.
Was this a political group? Some single ideologue?
Hilaria tried to warn us. I downplayed the danger because Eno was in custody. These deaths are my responsibility.
Oh, so that whole thing is the black box? I thought it was just... Okay. Misunderstood.
This is no time to beat yourself up.
We've worked together for a long time. I know you could do this on your own.
Only if blaming you for this made me twice as efficient. Listen, if working together for a long time builds trust, then there's no one you should trust more than yourself.
Oh, so how much is left? Because I'm getting fucking tired. But it's getting really good now. 2 hours left? Fuck. It's already 2 a.m. A little less than 2 hours. Oh, I should have started earlier. So a little less than 2 hours confirmed. What's the correlation chart? Yeah, auxiliary subturtle. Okay, I think I have a plan. Ugh. Fuck. Yeah, there's no way. I'm way too tired. I won't be able to focus. Okay, I think in the morning when I get up, we'll do an early stream. We'll finish this up. And then I'm going to go see the Fast and Furious movie. So I'll take a break. We'll do this in the morning, finish it, take a break, see Fast and Furious. Then when I get back that night, we'll do Scarlet Nexus. So I'm basically just going to watch 3 movies tomorrow, 2 of them on stream. Because apparently Scarlet Nexus is mainly just a movie as well. Okay, that sounds like a good plan. Alright, break. Alright. That was fun. I don't know why everyone shits on it. Yeah, like it's super goofy, but it's goofy in a good way. There's definitely some parts that drag, though. That's for fucking sure. Like, there's some fucking awful conversations, but I think that's part of the fun. Alright, well thanks everyone for tuning in. Everyone who donated, big thanks. New subs, welcome aboard. Sub means a lot, so thank you for subbing. I really appreciate the generosity. And I will see you first thing in the morning. Thanks again, everyone. I'll toss you to... Oh, here, I'll toss you to Artesian Builds. I don't know what they're building tonight, but usually what they build is fucking incredible, so I'll toss you over there. Alright, thanks again, everyone. See you tomorrow.